10 to 11 years. I have upgraded because of the age and the battery. Okay. What I need to do is get me a new monitor because I've got a Roku TV that I use for my second monitor where I've got my OBS and stuff pulled up. And the Roku TV, I have to stream to it because I don't have another HDMI hookup on my computer. And it makes my mouse very slow. So whenever I tab over to the other screen, my mouse moves like this.
What's up, Tristan?
What's up, Tristan? You're in my
Tristan.
chat and this chat.
Damn, we got Tristan up in both. What's up, Oliver?
What's up, Pepsi?
Yeah, Oliver. Well, I guess I can't really tell you what his name used to be, but he had a crazy profile name before. Well, hey, thanks, Leland. I appreciate that. Matt, it is early. Yeah, it's about to be 8 a.m. Hey, how's your dog doing? I seen your message. Obviously, I replied to it about your dog. Hopefully, your dog's doing okay.
Hey, whenever I respond to my chat, I'm going to mute my mic for a minute so I'm not talking over you if you have to talk.
Whatever, however you want to do it. Oh, look at that, man. Leland is at 991 subs. He is almost there, dude. He's almost at 1,000. Hey, let's I think we should tag his I feel like we should tag his name. If you want to put it in there, if you wanna put it in there, I will pin it because I got nothing else to pin at this point. Oh, I guess unless well BF Shivers too name, but everyone seems to know him at this point. Here, Matt, I'm at 50, but still won't let me go live right now. Tristan, send I think they give you like a cool off period. So you have to send something to YouTube. You got to send them like an email or something. You got to do something. Look it up on Google or ChatGPT. It'll tell you what you got to do. You want to be man, Mets? All right, just so you know, I'm pretty lenient though, so don't just start getting rid of stuff like. But
Tell
if you
Matt hi. I can't do both. Matt, Kim D says hi.
hi Kim.
He says hi. I don't know if you can hear him.
I wonder if they can hear me.
I think they probably can because I have my phone sitting close to my monitor, so they should be able to hear you. There, take an extra penny. I don't need a penny. I ain't gonna get all upset over a penny. So I'm playing a game, Matt, called TCG Card Shop Simulator, where you get to run your own like card shop, and I've got a mod on it where I can sell Pokemon cards.
Okay, that's cool.
So that's what I'm playing.
I got some tea for you at some point if you want to hear some juicy. I ended a YouTube friendship last night.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm down to hear it.
not our inner circle, like so nothing like that, But you'll probably be able to guess who it is. I mean, honestly, if you've been paying attention to all my streams and the stuff I've been talking about. I don't know how much you've caught lately. You want to throw a guess?
I've gotten a lot, but I'm not unless it's the same person that I was having a problem with. I'm not quite sure.
No, it's not that. Not that
Not
person.
that person.
No, this person I was actually talking on the phone, and like we would talk all the time. We real friendly. Hey, what's going on, Kim? Thank you so much. Oh, what? All right. What happened? How did that not work? What did I do wrong then? Jesus is king in the building. All right, I'll tell you guys the drama if you guys want to hear the drama. But I somehow fucked something up.
Yeah.
How did I do?
Tell us the juicy drama, man.
All right, so my tablet is charged, so I got both going. All right, so me and Teacher Grant have been pretty friendly for
Right.
few months. I've been going into his streams doing let me say my mother's doing better. She's getting she's healing slowly but sure. It's crazy life changed so fast. Only at 500 February now 1K. Oh, and you did tell me about your dog. Let me make sure I don't ignore that. Yeah, she's doing okay. She just can't really move. All right, prayers to your dog because I do care about that stuff. I don't want you guys to think that I'm glossing over that. I want to give you guys the drama details because I know, not that I want to be that guy that's known for like stirring up anything. But any thoughts on AIG? All right, so I've been going on his streams for a while. I've been a subscriber. I was a member. I was paying for his membership. Anytime YouTube would reward me with all these jewels. You ever been rewarded with XP points and you give gifts to people that are monetized? Anytime I would just
Yeah,
give them
because
pretty.
I've been gifted memberships in people's channels before.
Well, these are the
I've
gifts, like
never bought them though.
it's like the roses and whatever, the 6-7 symbol you can send somebody. It gives them money. So basically, he's just been beefing with a lot of people, and so he's ended like a lot of his YouTube friendships, and he
You can
wanted
hear
me to
Matt. Okay.
he wanted me to inherit these beefs. Like they had to become my beefs all of a sudden, and the past few days there's just so much drama going on. I was just like, man, it was wearing me down. It was just wearing me down. It was like starting to become like a threat to my sobriety almost, to a point, even though I'm responsible. I'm for my sobriety. But finally there's this guy named what is his name? He makes the videos, the AI videos of people getting dragged by the powder monster. I don't know if you see the one he made of me, just made yesterday, but he's making them of Grant as well. Um, Making fun of everybody, but they're lighthearted. I mean, in my opinion, I took it the way
Just
where
having fun.
it's free promotion. People get more people
Right.
get to see me. He takes it as a way he's offended, and he's telling YouTube to ban this kid and all this stuff. So finally, that guy, he was on my channel yesterday telling me about the video he made and everything. And Grant seen it, so Grant immediately said, "Hey, you need to remove that kid from your stream right this second." And I just ignored it. I'm like, no one's, I'll just, I'll run my channel, kind of the way I'll see fit. And, and then he just kept doing it. He kept kept messaging me. And here's the thing. So, I got rated twice. Hey, what's up, Robin? What's up, Steven? Thank you guys so much for checking in. So, I got rated twice. And, obviously that was great. You got rated. We all had a great time. And he didn't want suggestions anymore. But Grant was kind of pressuring me to put his name forth in that dude's chat. So I started putting his name forth in that dude's chat because I kind of like, I don't know, he felt like he was making me feel bad that I wasn't doing it. So finally I did. And lo and behold, he got rated, and he got told that he was rated before. He made his thumbnail letting it be known that he was rated, even though it's supposed to be a surprise. It's
I
supposed to,
know,
like,
because Justin was commenting on that.
yeah, he made it be known that he was getting rated, which is not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be like somebody that sees it out of nowhere. So all this is going on, and finally, again, last night he's like, "Hey, did you ban that kid yet?" And I was like, "Hey, man," I was like, "How about this? How about we take this trade off?" I was like, "200 subscribers for you, and I can keep one." you know and not obviously, it wasn't all my like doing that he got rated. Obviously, like, it's that community, that's their thing. But I was putting it in there. It might have helped. It might have helped get them, people aware of him. It could have been other people as well. I have no idea. But he just kept doing it. He kept stressing me out about it. Finally, I was just like, Grant, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I'm stressed out. I was like, you're making me inherit like 3 or 4 beefs like every other day of people you're arguing with. I was like, at some point, you got to figure out that maybe it's the man in the mirror that might be a problem. It might not be everybody else. It might be you. And he didn't like that. And he kept telling me, he's like, I can't believe you didn't ban that kid. I thought we were friends. I would have done it for you within seconds. And I was just like, man, I was like, it may or may not happen. But I was like, that kid will probably just end up leaving my streaming days anyways. I was like, what does it matter? Like, why are you forcing me to go do something right away? I was like, I don't tell you how to run your channel. Just let me run mine how I see fit. And he wouldn't let it go. And I was just getting stressed out. I was just like, I banned him on Facebook, unsubscribed, shadow banned him from my channel. And now I'm washing my hands of him. And that's pretty much
I don't blame you.
yeah.
Because you can't let somebody come in your chat and try to rule your channel, like you said. Like, I was getting a bunch of shit yesterday because I was modding people.
But that was different. That's different. That was on me. That one was, not to cut you off, because I want to apologize for that. That was on me. So I don't want you to think that was similar. I don't want you to.
No. I'm just saying, like, there was more than just him that were giving me shit in the chat. But I wasn't getting mad at them because they were just like they were saying I had a crush on you and stuff. Like you made me a mod, so in my eyes, my job is to keep your chat safe, which is what I was trying to do.
No, I
And there
hear
was
you.
a few people in there giving me shit for it, which is fine. But the one guy was the one he was taking things a little too far. But yeah, I get what you're saying because I haven't had too many talks with Teacher Grant. He's commented on one of my things, and I think I commented on one of his once. And of course, I was part of the raid the other night where they raided him. But he seems like kind of
He
like
just
a
doesn't.
weird person.
He just doesn't treat people with respect. I mean, and he gets so
He kind of
offended
seems like
so
he thinks
easy.
he knows everything.
Yeah, he just has this like superiority complex, I guess, for you know trying to find a nice way of putting it. Trying to find a big word to sound smart, and hopefully it landed. All right, let's see. All right, let's see the comments. What's going on, gang? What's going on, G? I'll say kidnap him. I don't know if I want to watch him again. I didn't like how his page blocked so easy. Blocked at least 20 people last night. I did see that too. I did see that it was blocking everybody.
Yeah, he has a stream bot in his chat. So whenever we rated him on with the goats, it was like blocking people for spamming, timing them out. But that honestly wasn't him though. That was his
Give it a
bot
guess,
that he had.
hacker.
Because
Give it a guess, hacker.
I
Give it a guess. Go for it.
I just added a bot to my chat too, so mine will do the same thing, but it won't do it to people who are subscribed to me. I got it where it'll block from doing that to subscribers.
Because at the same time, I could probably guess your age in tenth of a second. Going like maybe at 11 or 12 or all right, shout out to your cozy ocean eyes. Shout out to you anyways, hacker. All right, let's go, man. We're all good, man. You're cool. I like your profile picture. Hopefully you got some tell us about your life, man. Tell us what you got going on. We can 17. All right, well, shout out to you, man. That's those are some that was one of my best years of my life. And yes, you can say I peaked at at that age. I'm very honest about my life. So you're kind of like when people come in here with that kind of stuff, I'm like, hey man, I'll tell you the straight up truth. I was like, I'll be 100 about everything in my life. I don't really hold back. People that have been a part of my channel know I'll tell you guys everything. Guess your age. Yeah, I got the lazy eye, so it's hard for me to let it hone in there. I gotta try to get that. I got to get my lazy eye to hone in on your picture here.
Oh shit!
I mean, 18 because
Come
it says
on,
Ocean
man.
Eyes 18. Unless, well, how long ago did you make your channel? I guess that would probably give me an idea because I'm guessing the Ocean Eyes 18, you made your channel when you were 18. So basically, however long ago you started your channel, you will do the
Are you
math.
talking to me, hacker? What my job is?
No, I know I don't make a cent from YouTube. I'm not monetized. I have to know. I have to actually make money on the outside. I have to pay my bills just like everyone else too, man.
Because
Like,
if they're talking to me, I'm not monetized either. I'm a stay at home dad. I got 3 children,
hey,
so
Christy.
that's what I do for a living. I don't really make money. I just take care of my kids and clean the house, really. But
Oh,
I
okay.
can take donations. I have a Cash App, but I don't make money from streaming from YouTube. I hope to one day.
Yeah, that's I mean that's a goal, but I don't view it as ever going to be like a main source, like a side thing, like just something that could be extra that could just help out. But no, never as like a full time thing. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. Robin says that's why I subscribe. Thank you so much, all you guys. So Ocean Eye says I got it right. Was I right on the age 18, or was I right on the fact that you made it when you were 18, and then your age is basically how many years you've been on YouTube? Did I get that? Like, did I get it that right? Because then I'm really grooving this morning. The coffees must be strong. Y'all too sweet. Like, hey, appreciate that. My chihuahua keeps peeing all over things. You want another dog, man? No, I do not want another dog. I already have a chihuahua. My chihuahua would probably get jealous. Or I don't know. I wonder how like another chihuahua would react to getting another chihuahua. Would it love it or would it be like jealous? Because they're kind of jealous animals.
I can't do coffee in the morning. If I do coffee before I stream, I'll end up having to get up and take a shit in the middle of the stream. Coffee be making you poop.
It does. It
Does it
does.
not do that to you?
No, yeah, it definitely starts a bowel movement for sure. Stay tuned. Is gonna miss you, homie, but we'll try to get my phone. Wait, did you said you had court in the morning? I think you just retracted that, but you said you had. I think I seen that before you retracted it. And I'm doing good, Christy. Thank you so much. Besides my little drama I had last night with a former YouTube friend, but no, I don't want you to. I don't want you to go to jail, man. I don't want you to go to jail. That would suck. Man, let me take off this blue, man. That's my homie on Pyro. I can't be wearing blue while he's here. Even though I'm not guys, I'm not getting affiliated, obviously, but I do like to play on with the jokes with my like full time people that come in here. All right, hope you'll get famous full support. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, brother. I am at. I don't know where I'm at. I get to keep most of my subs. Did you see that? Or like good majority of them. How about you? Because
Hey,
people are.
I've got 725 now, so mine stayed and I've gained more.
So people were so good this time with coming back. Did you notice how like everybody was leaving comments? I seen on yours too. Like they were coming, they're leaving comments, they're showing up to say hi and leave like a like. They were like so prevalent on it. You could tell like they were learning as they went, like the process of how YouTube worked, and they wanted to like they're subscribed to matter. Do you think I can make YouTube as my job? I don't know. I guess you could. I was reading about it the other day. So you need to like, if you wanted to like actually make like a full time living, you have to at least, I think, have 100,000 subscribers. And that's a lot. I mean, I don't know if you have like a guys. I'm not a male chauvinist here, but I'm very blunt and honest. If you got a smoking top 10, top five dead or alive girlfriend, I would start using that asset if you're trying to get over to 100K subscribers. You'll really tap into the male 16 to 24-year-old market, and your numbers will fly through the moon. All right.
Yeah, if you want to see my channel, it's just BF Shivers Official. I'm streaming a game right now. I'm kind of just playing while I talk to Matt. So I'm reading my chat if somebody comes in, but
Okay. Kim said had to mute us for a minute. Hopefully it wasn't because of us talking in any manner. I try my best to be wholesome, but I do. I am honest though. I'm honest to a fault. I think sometimes I think I
that's
give
good
up too.
though.
I think yeah, but sometimes people can weaponize that stuff, right? They can use it against you. I'm going to sub though to the other guy. Oh, thank you, Leland. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Hey, all right. Do I know this? I feel like I've seen that name before. I'm not sure. X Pro Earth. What's up with you? I think it looks familiar, but I'm not sure.
What's up, X
Sometimes,
Pro?
sometimes I'm not sure. And I'm guessing, are you from Scotland? Because when I or no Lad, Liverpool. Are you from Liverpool? Because when I see Lad, I think of Liverpool. Bro, can you put in a chat something? Because I actually didn't get that name. Oh, hey, can somebody type in what BF Shivers his name is, and I can pin it. This weed straight and heavy on your mind. Hey man, yeah, you got two big boys in the house, man. We got our grub on, but so with you, BF, do you think about like I'm thinking about getting in but well, too much thinking need to be some more doing, but I'm thinking about getting into shape again. Like for this summer, it's gonna be right around the corner. I'd like to at least be down 15. Is there any thought, or are you just like you're happy you got your wife, your kids, so there's nobody to impress? Like
I mean, I would like to lose weight. And I have
Australian,
every
okay.
intention of getting a treadmill because I hate being outside. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Like mosquitoes love me. They eat me alive. So like I don't like being outside because I don't like being too hot and I don't like mosquitoes at all. And so like it's hard for me to go outside and exercise because of those two reasons cuz I won't stay out long at all. But I intended on getting myself a treadmill, like one of the ones that you can put on the floor and walk on it because I could like stand in the living room and walk while I watch a movie or something. You know what I mean?
Well,
I
yeah.
had every intention of doing that. I just haven't had the money for to get one yet because they're kind of expensive. And I bought this PC when we got our income taxes, and so I didn't end up getting a treadmill.
Well, I
But
mean, it's not like you got something like that you're not going to use though. You got a computer that you're on all the time,
right, I
man.
do use it a lot. But I mean, I would like to lose weight. It's just hard. I like to eat, man. You know what I mean? And I don't have a physical job, so I don't get a lot of exercise.
Right.
So
Yeah, you're an author,
and
so you're writing a lot.
I
That
also
doesn't.
have a problem. I love soda, and it's very bad for you.
Okay. Said, all right. I'm gonna. Yeah. So, well, I drink the Dr Pepper, so I'm in the same boat as that. All right. Says I'm Australian, bro. Shout out to Australia. I always say, what is that? It's 9,000
What's up,
miles.
Hacker? Thank you.
Down 9,000 miles the east of New Zealand, right? So like New Zealand be here and then go 9,000 miles east, and that's Australia. I think. I don't know. Or east. No, east is this way. So we go. Australia will be here, and then I don't know. I don't know. I get them confused on like which one's like which way on the map. I like to do geography. We should do a geography. I don't know. Do you like geography?
Yeah, I do.
We should
Funny
do a
story for you
geography
about
stream,
geography.
man.
I took geography in high school because it was part of like the history classes for some reason, and
Yeah.
I love history. And I took every history class in my school when I was in there. But when I was in geography, my dumb ass thought I knew everything, as most teenagers do, right?
Yeah.
And I started arguing one day with my geography teacher about whether or not we lived in South America. And so here was my argument. Hear me out. I told him one day, I said, we live in South America. And he goes, no, we live in North America. And I
Oh, I
said,
know what you.
uh-uh.
I know what you
I
meant.
said, we live in South America. And he said, no, that's like Brazil and stuff. And I said, we live in South America. He pulls out a map and shows me. And I go, okay, according to the map, we live in South America. But I live in the south of North America. So technically, I live in South America.
I mean, I guess you got a point there. You are in the South. What's up, Amy? Shout out to Amy. All right, so he says Kim
Okay,
says
thanks for
watch it,
that tip,
Justin.
Hacker.
He has a member live going. Hacker says mosquitoes also love me. Wait 1 second, man.
I
I'm gonna
saw
put up
that.
all this channel. Good morning, man. So yeah, shout out to Amy. I hope your cat's doing okay. I know you had your cat problem, and I'm talking about an actual like
Thank you,
feline
Preston.
feline guys. Yeah, not too
So
far, bro.
yeah,
Where y'all
ever since
from?
I ran that little experiment
Indiana,
with my
originally
other channel,
Chicago,
I haven't really
Tennessee for
I
him.
haven't really got what? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying where you're from. He had asked where we're from. So you're Tennessee for
Yeah, I'm
me.
from Tennessee. I was trying to tell you, ever since I ran that little experiment with my that creepy jester channel, I still have the channel, but I haven't uploaded on it or really messed with it in like 2 or 3 days because I don't need to anymore. I saw what I needed to see. You know what I mean?
You got the data from it, yeah. He
I was
got
really
antibiotics.
just trying to run an experiment.
Hey, thank you, X Pro, and Amy. I'm glad that he's doing better. I know that's a relief. I was on her stream. Amy's a streamer, which she's doing really well. She's been moving fast, way faster than my channel moves. Unless you get rated, then it makes it a lot easier. But on a
You know,
normal, well, what's
Amy, I'm gonna ask you a question, and this is not like a sexist thing or anything like that, so don't take it that way. But do you think that because you're a female, your channel moves faster than males' channels? And that's an honest question because it's been my experience that anytime a female does anything on social media, they move way faster than males. Like I told my wife, if she started a YouTube channel, there's no doubt in my mind she'd have like 100 subscribers in like the first day, just because she's a female. Do you think there's any truth to that?
X Pro, so it would replace the tag that we already have. If he wanted to type in those two again and type yours in, I mean, I would pin it. If you want to just put your tag in and I can refer to it, guys, go subscribe to X Pro's channel. Let me check. Let me see something real quick. Let me just get a look at what you got going on. Channel activity, 17 subscribers. Are you trying to go live? Is that like the
You
idea?
don't think so? Tristan says females get more viewers than any male. Amy says, to be honest, not really. Depends on the situation. I spun off a huge trolling channel, so I learned a lot. Okay. I mean, I respect that. I mean, it just, from an outsider's standpoint, as a male looking in, it seems to be that way. I didn't know if there was any truth to that, but I do know that females draw a lot of attention. You just over them being a female, because there's a lot of thirsty guys out there that'll sub to a girl just because they're a girl. Whereas they get on here and they see my ugly mug and they're like, hell no, I ain't subscribing to him. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of a difference there, is all I'm saying.
What's up, Jocelyn?
You totally get where I'm coming from. Yeah, it's not a sexist thing. It's just that I feel like females, it's a lot easier for them to be successful on social media than it is for guys, because there's a lot of thirsty guys out there.
This cat
It's not the females' fault. It's not anything they're doing. It's totally the creepy guys.
I
It's
appreciate
totally them.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, X Pro. I appreciate that. Cool guy says, "What's your thoughts on Israel?" Um, I feel like they're very religious. I know it's a cop out answer. Um, Kim says, "Kitty cat, yes, got the kitty girl, former stray right here. Fed this cat for over a year before she let me even pet her. Now she's the most affectionate cat I've ever had." All right, so oh, he added to the pinned comment. I didn't know that you could already add to a pinned comment. Or no, wait a second. Did it
My
change?
stream bot tells people thanks for subscribing when they subscribe.
I don't have no bot.
Go to streamelements.com and log into your YouTube profile and you can set it up. It's pretty easy.
Okay. Um. Well, I'll do my little spiel real quick, cool guy. I wouldn't judge like all people that are in one country. Like, not all people from Israel are like this. Not all people from England. Not all people from America. Not all people from Ireland are a certain way. Judge each individual on their own merit by their interactions, by the way they treat you, by the way they respect each other, by the way they treat their family members, their fellow man and woman. I think you'll do a lot better that way. But I know you're judging them as an empire, so I see what you're coming from. But like, I just think it'll just work out better for you with your interactions if you kind of go about it in that manner. But it also depends on like where you're at in your life and all that stuff. All right, she loves you. She just like the meowing for you. Oh yeah, your cat. Yeah, yeah, your cat died, Jocelyn. I'm sorry, but there's a streak going on. Like I try to take everything at face value, but I think it's like 10 streams in a row somebody's died while you've been in my streams. I'm just saying I'm just picking up I like if my streams are that bad of luck, I would hate to keep streaming if every time I stream someone's dying in your family. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the kind words. The country is culture, so they praise the rabbi who performs in certain practices. And like, yeah, I can't say like I know a bit about the faith. I mean, I read like the Torah, I guess, because it's part of the you know original book, but I wouldn't say I know deep into some of that stuff. If I'm being honest, so I wouldn't want to speak on something that I'm
Have
not
any
educated.
comments on it because I don't even like
Yeah, I'm
watch the
not
news.
educated
I don't
enough.
really.
Yeah,
I don't. I try to avoid all that crap because it don't do nothing but make me upset. So
Yeah. Man, Michael needs to turn around when he's done. All right, so Matt, how long do you put in? Do they do the cooldown? I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. Jasmine, what is going on? Good morning to Jasmine.
good morning. How you doing?
Okay, so is when the rabbi will drink the blood of a baby? Is true? I had never
I
like.
mean, I don't know where you're from, but if you live in America, our government and our Hollywood actors and musicians and things like that, they do worse shit, man. Just saying. You ever heard of
Right.
adrenochrome?
Deftonic girl says you should invite that other guy back. Definitely. Definitely. Thank you. You got a fan. You got a fan. And if you want to subscribe to his channel, it is right down there. He's got his first one that he's mostly streams on, and then he's got his AI band that he created. My boy BF or Bradley, however you want to refer to him as, very creative. Author, writes books. You know, if you heard of Goosebumps books, kind of, young adult or younger kids, horror kind of or scary, however you want to place it. All right, yeah. So how do you say
Michael,
that? It's the Metzita. How am I saying
what's
this
up,
right?
X Pro?
The
Thanks for finding
Metzita
me.
Papa or
Thank you.
I can't say that.
Thank you.
Babies died in New York after getting hives from a rabbit who didn't. Yeah, I don't know any of this information. Yeah, I guess I'm not. I'm not on those. I'm not on those pages where this information is going down. Hey, we got Vegas
So
profile stories. What's going on? I was watching some of your videos last night.
I
I was
do have
watching.
an opinion. I do have an opinion, but it not on like Israel and stuff. Since I'm from America, my opinion is like I should stay if I'm gonna worry about anything else, I should worry about America before any other country because this is where I live. That's what directly affects me. And I think that our government, our politicians, Hollywood, everything that is like the upper elite class of America, I think they're all crooked. I think they all do bad things to children and everything else. I think that they worship false gods and they use subliminal messaging and satanic rituals right in front of our face in broad daylight. So that's my opinion on all that crap. Like, so like if you, I don't want to get like started on that too much, but like if you check out my Bleeding Faith channel that he promoted, like a lot of the songs that I make are like talking about that stuff. If you really listen to them,
Yeah,
I
Michael's
made
on.
one the other day called Puppet Masters. That's what it's about.
Hey, all right. Let me say this real quick. So I was on Vegas profile stories. This guy has over 40,000 subscribers. So I don't know if you want to subscribe to his
All
channel
right,
as well,
Chester.
Bradley. But he uh he talks about kind of like biker gangs and like Hell's Angel and like stuff that's like interesting that I don't know really a whole lot of information about because I'm a square. I'm like the
Right.
definition of a square. I'm not gang affiliated. I'm not biker affiliated by any by any stretch of the imagination. So I find that stuff like entertaining. And I found it entertaining the stuff that you were saying. I don't know if you're still here, if you just checked in real quick, but yeah, definitely. Oh, all right, there he is. He says thank you, man. All right, cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed your stuff. So guys, go check out Vegas Profile Stories. Very charismatic, very entertaining guy there. Go check it out. All right, that's my. I like to plug people's stuff too, man. Is that a pause
Thank
moment?
you again, Justin.
Did I just have a pause moment? All right, I can read that name. Is that's not Arabic? Is that Hinduism or is that Hindi? That name? It's Gotia, my friend. Yeah, Michael, you're out of pocket. All right, well, now that you're done, can you like talk normally?
See, hey, I just read Michael's that one, Deftonic Girl. Do you YouTube live? That kind of right there is what I was talking about. He sees she's a girl, he's automatically interested on whether or not she goes live. You see what I'm saying though?
Yeah, but he also was talking about doing his fizzle to me as well. So it seems
Wait, you
like he's
talking
like,
about gooning?
yeah, I just learned that word. I didn't even know what that meant like 2 days ago. All right, so Kim says I think our country should mind our own business. My opinion. I agree, honestly. Let's worry about like what's
Me
going
too.
on here. Like there's so many homeless people out there. There's so many problems that we need to address in this country. People can't afford for their you know, get their medicine. People can't afford to get their health care. Let's quit spending money
Can't afford
overseas.
gas for their car.
Right. Hey, H Security's in the building.
What's up, H? How you doing, man? No, I agree with that wholeheartedly though, that America needs to mind their own damn business. I've been saying that for years. Because we got, listen here, veterans that come back who fought in wars
Yeah.
for America. They come back to America from
Preach.
overseas or wherever they go, and they have PTSD. You know what I'm saying? They're literally crazy because they watched their friend that they've been bunkered with for years die right in front of them, which would fuck anybody up. Excuse my language.
Right.
But they come back home and they don't know how to go back into society because they've been through so much. And our government don't take care of them. They let them be
All
homeless.
right,
They let them
Mike,
go
you gotta
hungry.
chill. Sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you.
you're good. Who are you
Like,
talking to?
no, it's just Mike. It's just I let it go on for like five
Oh,
minutes
okay.
now. Like at some point, you gotta be able to like cool down and just start to talk in a normal manner. Like at a certain point, like I don't mind some trolling. I don't mind having a little fun, and doing our little dance or whatever we're doing. But at a
You
certain
got to
point,
chill out.
you gotta chill. Like
But yeah, what I was saying is, like they shit on our veterans in America. People who are literally willing to go and put their life on the line to fight and die for this country. They shit on them. They let them be homeless. They let them not have food, and it's bullcrap. Because I feel like they should come back to America and have everything they need just handed to them because they literally put their life on the line for our country. You know what I'm saying?
no, I agree wholeheartedly. He says, I have a question for both of you. Is Christianity an institution or a religion? I mean, I'll tell you this. So I'm one of those people. I'm like one of the only idiots that actually would open the door to Jehovah Witness. And that ended up feeling like an institution because I started doing their Bible studies. I started like reading the Bible and going to what they called
He's gone, Matt. He's gone. I couldn't do it. He's
their
gone.
all right, that's fine. Their meetings, and they called it like the Kingdom Hall instead of like their church. And here was the thing, like you weren't allowed to really interact with people that weren't Jehovah Witness. Like if you weren't going to their meetings, if you weren't doing Bible study, like you couldn't even mess with those people. Those people didn't exist. And they called like their
No
way of
spamming, Clementine.
and it
First and last warning.
and they viewed it as like they called it the truth. And then what did Vegas profile story say? Wait, where did he go? Oh, there he goes. What happened? Oh, was somebody spamming? 50, 55. Oh, that's the same guy. All right. He says, yeah, half of me likes that we're just jacking oil rich countries to make our oil more valuable, but it's a big price to pay with young military lives in the countries we don't belong in. Yeah, I guess the trade off there, right? Cheaper gas prices, but human life. I mean, I guess, yeah, you got to, the morality, versus, being able to get around cheaper. I don't know. I mean, it's a tough one. I don't really like to talk to political and that stuff too much because I know it divides people. Like it doesn't matter like how you like phrase it, someone's gonna get pissed off. Usually, I guess as long as well, if we got mature people in here, then it's fine. Because I did have a stream
You
one
know,
time,
have you ever listened to Tom McDonald?
a little bit. Please remember to take a rest. Thank you.
I love Tom McDonald. One of his songs says, "Divided by race and religion, divided by divided into teams of you a white supremacist. If you not, I guess you Antifa." And what he's talking about is how divided America is overall. Nobody can agree on anything.
Yeah.
And a divided public can be controlled easier. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Here's what I think is that I don't think those guys really don't like dislike each other. I think those Republicans and Democratic politicians
They're
are
on
going
the
to the
same team.
they're going to the same parties. They're making these deals. And then they're like, hey, when we get out there and we start campaigning, I'm going to be saying this about you. I'm going to be saying that about you. And that's fine. We're going to divide people and they're going to miss the bigger picture. And we're all going to get fat off the land over it.
Yeah, you're completely right. They definitely are all on the same team, in my opinion, too. They just they split us up on purpose.
It is.
You got the left and the right and everything in between, and they use media and other things to divide us on purpose because a divided public is weak against them. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
easier to control people who are fighting amongst themselves.
If we all united as one, they wouldn't be able to, put the wool over our eyes quite as much. And people are getting more and more educated now. What they're getting educated on, sometimes you go down that rabbit hole, and I'm not sure what I want to believe here. You know, what were they truly doing on that island? I don't know. Do you believe all that stuff you're hearing? Because that's some wild stuff that I'm hearing. Like, if that's true, then that's absolute insanity. They need to all be thrown out of office, and we need to start from square one. We need to have a civil war at this point. If that's we're not a civil war, but yeah, I guess in a sense, a civil war. Us, you know, the have-nots versus the haves, and there's a lot more have-nots than haves. That's for sure.
All I know is if there's ever a civil war and it's divided, it's divided between the North and the South again. Look, no hate toward anybody. All I'm saying is I live in the South. There's a bunch of dumbass rednecks down here that got a lot of guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
If it was ever divided like that again, I wouldn't be surprised if one of these rednecks have a bunker that's got an anti-aircraft missile in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
that bad. They don't play around.
Oh, I remember when I lived in South Carolina, for like 6 months. There's people that still talked about that war. They were still bringing it up. I was like, damn. I was like, you guys are still talking about that. but
When I was younger and didn't know any better, um, because now I understand like what the Confederate flag and stuff is, and even though like I don't hate on the Confederate flag, I'm gonna be completely honest because for me it's a southern thing. It represents like the southern colonies and where I'm from. It doesn't have anything to do with race. I don't hate anybody, color of skin, sexual preferentation. I don't hate anybody. But I used to have a Confederate flag when I was younger hanging on my bedroom wall that said "The South will rise again" on it, and it had
yeah,
like a Confederate soldier that was a skeleton marching with drums. I didn't know what the hell it meant. I just thought it looked cool. You know what I mean?
right, right.
I
No,
was
I
like
hear you.
14 years old.
Yeah, plus you're younger. Like that stuff like is more like, prevalent. Are you like you start to think in those manners when you're younger too. Like, yeah, fuck them. They thought they got one over on us. We'll get them next time.
Who the hell is Drewski? White Drewski.
Oh, Drewski's he's an African American comedian, but he actually does whiteface. He's done he played like a southern guy in a skit, and then he played Charlie Kirk. What's her name? Is it Jessica Kirk? His wife.
Uh,
It might be Jessica Kirk. She kind of
Erica.
is it Erica Kirk? Yeah, she has like those weird like stares.
I think it's Erica.
She does like those weird stares, and then like she comes off as like very fake in all her interviews, and
Yes, she does.
yeah, he did like a whole skit making fun of her. It was hilarious, I thought, but
What was your opinion? Just so I can ask you because I saw a lot of people were doing it all over social media. Whenever Charlie Kirk got shot, people were literally making fun of him and like saying that he deserved it and things like that. What is your take on that? Because I think depending on um like your beliefs and your like what you believe in and what you stand for should not justify your death. Sorry, no, it's controversial to some people, but like
that's
Charlie Kirk,
controversial to think that he should have been.
yeah, it is because I mean, when you have people making videos saying that Charlie Kirk died and it was good that he died, then yeah, it's controversial because I
That
don't believe that he should have died just because of
Of
what he
course
believed
not.
in.
Of course not.
I
Just
think
because of
that's
his
bullcrap.
beliefs. I mean, just because it like isn't like with the social norms and what like most people would think is okay doesn't mean we should be able to put a bullet in you. Like, I mean,
Exactly.
if that's the case, there's only going to be like if everybody would fall right now that didn't have popular beliefs, there'd be like 17 people left on Earth. I mean, everybody has like some kind of views that might be a little bit off the wall. It might not be like as many as he had, but I mean,
I spent
all he
a
was doing, he
lot.
was like debating people at college, right? He was just going to college campuses, debating people, and he was very educated on the topic. So
I agree,
he seemed to
Vegas.
win.
I agree. I mean, you if you think about it, man, like he literally, what did he do? Like besides what you said, he debated people, but yet people painted him as this like really racist person because they took him out of context. They took things that he said out of context. They molded things that he said to fit what their purposes. You know what I mean? Things that he
Yeah.
said he didn't mean that way, but they made it seem like he did, which is bullcrap. And then he gets shot, and people are out here saying, "Oh, he deserved to die." No, he didn't,
And those are going to be the
because
same people that
America
are
was
pretend to be
founded on.
like Christians too. Like it's like you're going to pretend to be a Christian and have that kind of like you
Exactly.
it's like
Well, people
that's
tend to
not what
forget.
Jesus that's not what Jesus preached. And at least when I read the Bible, that's not what I was getting interpreting.
Well, I mean, people tend to forget that um America was literally created because they got tired of, you know, European rule. So they came over and started America basically to get away from, they didn't agree with that, the way
Yeah.
they were ruling things. So like you can remove yourself from the situation if you don't agree with somebody. We have the ability in 2026 to change the channel on the TV, to click on a different video.
Yeah.
So just because he was on the internet debating people and saying things that you don't agree with does not mean he deserved to die. That's bullshit. Because if that's the truth, go ahead and shoot me now. You know what I mean? Because I'm always going to speak my opinion. Always. I
They
think
get
my opinion
destroyed.
should be heard. You know what
Bobby,
I mean?
Bobby, I'll go watch that video. I haven't seen that. But so what do you think just going off of what actually we'll just go real quick here and catch up. So are we on the verge of destroying our existence? Hey, shout out to G Vacation. Why is this starting with Marion? If America's taking down responses, will it take everyone down? Yeah, we need to get to the next president in all honesty, because I don't like to I don't know. There's something I want to actually get to here in a second. Guys coming in like subscribe. All right, he's showing the positivity. If a 35-year father that let a non-life is murdered, you think that's okay to go to hell? I agree with that. I agree with that. All right. And then military dude is coming in. No, can we get rid of him, please? All right. All right. So Tom Sawyer said, he's proven, like, without saying it the same way, but the Democratic Party has lost the plot. And I'll be honest. So I don't affiliate with any political party at this point. If I was forced to, I'd be leaning right at this point, more moderate, but like maybe a little hint to the right. But when I was growing up, when I was younger, just because of family members, I would have said I was probably more affiliated with the Democrats. But we're talking like more Clinton type politics. Maybe Obama, but they have completely lost the plot.
I
I
was
mean,
gonna
I
say
don't even.
here is the problem that I have with Democrats, with the left. The problem that I have with the left is that they claim to be these very supportive, very like open-minded people, yet they're some of the most closed-minded people you'll ever see in reality. And I hope I'm not offending anybody, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying, as an outsider, and I'm not a conservative or liberal. I think they're both crooked, so I don't really side with either one. But I know that the left are the ones out here that are going, "Oh, guns are violent. We should take guns away." And then they turn around and shoot Charlie Kirk. Or like the last like 4 or 5 like school shootings that have happened were all done by liberals. Just
Well,
saying.
they just need to get rid of like the crazy, crazy weapons. But you can't just unarm people and take away their right to defend themselves. Just there's no reason for 16-year-old kids to be coming in with
Thank
choppers.
you, Tristan.
But
I mean,
yeah,
hey, the Constitution says everybody has a right to hang a
and
pair of bear arms on
yeah,
their
no, and I
wall.
believe that. But here's the thing. So yeah, another thing with the like liberal party, or like I don't know if it's coming from liberal media or whatever. But I got love for all people. Like, I don't sit here and judge.
Absolutely.
But when I'm watching like TV shows these days, I went to three different high schools. There was a couple gay people, and not every group of friends had three of them. Not every group of friends had one trans, one gay, one lesbian. It seemed like they're like over populating it in these shows, and they're like, for lack of a better way of saying it, it's like shoving it down your throat to and
Here's
and
my problem with that.
and they're
I don't
showing
have a
it to
problem with
kids
gay
too.
people either.
They're showing it to kids, and they're
I
putting in
don't
these
have a problem with
kids
gay
shows
people.
as well.
Right. That's what I was just gonna say. I don't have a problem with gay people. I don't have a problem with trans people. I think you should be who you want to be, do what you want to do. In America, we have the right to do that. Because I don't think people realize in other countries they will kill you for being gay. Did you know that? Still
Oh yeah,
countries out
yeah,
there that will
yeah.
kill
Don't
you for being gay.
don't think you're gonna go in Saudi Arabia and just sit there and
Exactly. So we have that right in America to do whoever you want to do be and do whatever you want to do. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Where I draw the line though is stop pushing that shit on my children. Because they're teaching things like that in schools nowadays. They're teaching all these stupid ass pronouns in school. Whenever we were taught that there's the pronouns that we were taught, now they're talking about all these other ass pronouns and trying to push that on our children. They're trying to being gay on our children. They're trying to push trans on our children.
yeah.
That's where I have a problem with it and where I have a draw the line. Because I think it should be up to the parents to talk to their kids about that, not the school, first of all.
Yeah,
And
definitely,
then,
definitely.
second of all, I mean, when my kids get old enough to make the decision whether they want to be gay or straight or trans or whatever the hell they want to be in life, I will support that because I love my children. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who they sleep with,
What's up,
who
Jamie?
they whatever, what religion they are, it does not matter to me. They're my children, and I will always stand by my children. But I don't like people trying to force that shit on my children. You know what I mean?
All right, so yeah, and here's another thing too. So they're having these children make these changes at early ages, which I think not only should you be 18, you should probably almost be like in your mid 20s before you make that dramatic of a decision, because your frontal lobe, isn't fully you know grown at a certain age. Say you're a man and you chop off your thing, and then all of a sudden, you do that at 10, 11 years old, and then you decide at 20, wait, I don't really feel that way. You can't reverse that.
Exactly.
You can't just come back and be like, you know what, I want that back now. Can I have that back? And can I now have kids? Because I don't feel the same way that my the school, or
Well, here's the
my
thing.
peers made me
Yeah,
think that I was.
it's not up to an 8-year old to say, oh, I want to have a change. They're 8 years old, man. They don't know what the hell they want out of life, like you just
Yeah.
said. And it's up to the parents to be a freaking parent and tell them no. You know what I mean? And to answer you, I don't know who killed Charlie Kirk. I know there was a whole the whole situation was muffed up and everything looked like lies. I don't know who killed him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not 100% convinced the guy that they said killed him killed him. All I'm
Right.
saying is that if he did, he was on that liberal side. Just to clarify that, because I'm assuming that's what you were talking about. Um, but it's not even. I wasn't
Oh,
even just referring to him. I was referring to other shootings that happened too.
what did he say? I didn't even see. Bruce Jenner wants to go back now. I didn't know that. I didn't hear that. He wants to go back to a man now.
How do you even? They can't reverse that, right? There's no way to do
No,
that.
no, you
Am I
can't just.
stupid?
No, you can't reverse that. I mean,
Like
you
they can't
can.
just give you a pill and
Well, I
now your
mean, you
wiener's
can. I mean,
back.
you can reverse it in the sense, I guess, that you can have testosterone again, but you can't get your manhood back. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could buy a strap on and wear it.
Yeah, but you're not gonna. I mean, even though he's past the age of producing children, but I mean, the guy that they said killed Kirk isn't the right one. Seems like a lot of things. Like I remember my old man was a big conspiracy theorist, and he was really into the Kennedy like assassination. And I do think there was something up with that. But then he would like just start going off and off and off on everything. You know, the NASA the first time we landed on the moon and everything. And I used to be like, man, he's just all like he doesn't believe anything because
I'll be honest
I was
with you, I'm
naive.
not 100% sure
No,
that we've
yeah,
landed
no.
on the moon.
Let me let this land. So I was one of those people that like just took everything at face value. I just really believed in the government. I really believed what they were telling me was right. But as I get older, I'm starting to see, man, I don't believe anything anymore. I don't believe any of the people that they said, killed somebody, killed them. I mean, Epstein, someone tells me that Epstein is alive and they saw him somewhere. I'd be like, they might be right. Even though I don't
Well, I
see the
mean,
bit.
hell, that's what I've been trying to say this whole entire time. I don't trust the government. I don't trust I don't trust anything they tell us. So, you know what I mean? Like, who knows who killed? Dude, they're not even sure that like Kennedy or Abraham Lincoln were assassinated by the people that they say they were assassinated by. You know what I mean? Like,
Are you on your like older brother's account? You look a little too old to be talking like that. You look a little too grown.
what is this guy trying to say? Is this a weirdo gathering two different
Yeah, that's what
views?
I'm
Wow.
saying. I think he might be on his older brother's YouTube. There's no way a grown ass person
Can you
like that
clarify
would.
what you mean? Because I think anybody that's mature in our chat could understand that what we're trying to say is that there's two sides to every story, and there may be some truth and lies to each side. So you got to kind of listen and understand and pick what you think is right because
No,
you're never going to be
He got
sure.
here like 20 seconds ago and just threw his comment in. He ain't about nothing real. No, he didn't. He didn't actually hear anything. He just came in here, saw two people, and was like, "Oh, let me try to get a joke off." And then now that the heat, you know, once his feet started to hit the fire, you don't see him anymore. We'll never hear from him again.
Well, I mean, like people come in and they're not mature, they can't have a great conversation and understand things, they're going to be that way. You know what I mean? Or if they're just trying to troll. What's up? Be my guest. How you doing?
Oh, we got Goat Raider. Be my guest is in the house. If you want to know if you can trust the U.S. government to take care of you, just ask the Native Americans. Where? Yeah, I mean, no, yeah. I'm going kind of with what you're saying. Yeah, where are they at? I don't know where to even go ask them at this point. I guess there's some casinos that they own, but yeah, they definitely wiped them off the map. And they did that with blankets. No, I'm joking. All right.
You know, I just discovered last night something that I didn't even know existed. There is a, you could call them a cult. They're a black Israelite. Some I forget exactly what they're called,
Thank you, be my
but they're
guest.
like some of the most
I
racist
agree,
people
Joe.
I've ever seen in my entire life. They don't even like Africans. People that are the same color as them. They don't like white people. They think white people should be slaves. They don't like Africans. The only
Who are we
people that
talking
they
about?
like are the black Israeli something or another. You can look them up.
What's
But
up, Milk Bread?
dude, I just now found out about them last night. They're crazy, dude. They'll take the Bible and twist it to sound like what to support what they want and to support their racism. They think that God is only coming back for them, even though the Bible says that salvation is for everybody, whether you're religious or not. I'm just stating what the Bible says. The Bible says salvation is for everybody. They don't believe that. They believe God is only coming back for them, and they believe that white people should be enslaved.
Does sound like the.
What it sounds like to me is a bunch of people who are pissed off about something that we had nothing to do with that happened years and years and years ago, and they're trying to retaliate because of it. I ain't never owned a slave. I can't name one of my ancestors that ever owned a slave. Now, somewhere down the line, it's very possible that one of them did, but I didn't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can't blame me for something I wasn't a part of.
people need to be responsible for like their own actions. and not, and their own situation in life to a certain extent. Some people obviously kind of get the shit out of the stick, but you
All
can
right,
climb out of
Tristan.
you can climb out of it though. You can do something like to better your life, but sitting there and blame, like, that's not going to help you get anywhere. Like, sitting there blaming other people for your problems, it's going to leave you stuck. You're just gonna that's
Yeah,
gonna
absolutely.
it's gonna give you an excuse to never like push forward and do anything.
After I end this day on this live stream, I'm gonna, or after I finish this day, because I play the game I'm playing, you have like days that you play through. After I finish this day, I'm gonna end this live stream so I can focus on yours because I'm enjoying this.
Okay. All right, yeah, do
So
what you got to do. So so Treston says he'll be back in a little bit. Zombie gave us the wild eyes. That is BF Shivers.
I saw Trey was in here too, asking if that was me from yesterday. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I don't know how like that didn't work when I didn't want to do like because I don't want
Well, the
confrontation,
dude's
but
got like 4 different accounts, so like yesterday when I kept timing him out, he'd come back on a different account every time.
all right, I'm
He's one of
removed.
those people I think that just don't have anything better to do. So he's got like 15 different accounts so he can troll.
Well, I removed the
If you're
mod.
still in the chat, I'm sorry. I'm just speaking what I see.
Yes, what our ancestors did has nothing to do with me. I agree with that. Yeah, I lived a crazy
Exactly. I
life.
agree
Never
too.
blamed a single person. Yeah, everything I've done is on me, man. I had 15 years of addiction. I'm not blaming the doctor. I'm not blaming the guy that introduced me to it. To the like harder stuff. It's on me. It's my fault. I'm the one that did all that stuff. I'm the one that was.
Exactly. Nobody put pills in my mouth and forced me to take them when I was in high school. Nobody
Right.
put a
Yeah.
beer to my lips and forced me to drink it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I am. You know what? Let me even. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this account, and then when he comes in on the next one, I don't like the fact that he like when I went rewatch that and I seen the one thing that he said. I didn't like that, and it
Oh,
was
you talking about my mom? The thing you said about my mom?
yeah. I didn't. That
I'm
didn't sit.
almost wondering if he's not the same person that I got into it with that one time about saying that my sister deserved to be dead because she was a drug addict.
I don't know. I don't remember. So my streams are up and down. Sometimes I have very slow ones, and sometimes I have quicker one. That one last evening was a little bit quicker, and I'll admit once I see like two people arguing, and then because I read the chats out loud usually, so people can see who I'm talking to. Once I start to read the first two like words and can see it's like continuing that argument, I just skip it and go to the next thing. I'm just like I'm not going to
I
read the
mean,
argument.
ain't nothing wrong with that. I understand it. And you weren't doing anything wrong. I wasn't mad at you about it. I was just like more shocked at the fact that he was saying things and like that he was saying. You know what I mean?
Well, I messed up because then, like I seen later, he said make me mod, and then I made him mod, and then when I went into H Security's uh stream, he's like Matt, he's like I gotta talk to you. I was like, what up? He's like you need to go look at that whole Trace situation again. I was like, oh shit. And so then I went and rewatched the stream, and then I seen what was going on. Well,
Yeah, he
I didn't.
seems not like a good person.
I didn't like rewatch the whole stream. I just rewatched that part of it. All right, let's catch up. What's up, Cleveland Brown in the building? Hey, man, how's it going? I know you said you might be going to get some help with some mental health stuff. Are you still doing that? Are we doing okay today? Are you feeling all right, man? I hope everything's going good in your life. Don't Israelis think white people and everyone else are their slaves? Bro looks like Queso's brother. So we got a 10-year-old in here. I used to be one of those people. Just block everyone who counts as it comes in. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do, actually. Why not
And
call
whoever
out
said I look like
Israel?
Queso's brother, I wish I was Queso's brother. I'd be hitting him up for some of that moonlight he makes.
I don't know. I guess why is it on me to like call out these countries? Like what am I don't have anybody's ear. Like no, I don't talk
Dude, it's in everybody's chat. You go to
like
any
I
live stream, everybody's gonna. There's gonna be people asking about the stuff. What's up, Mary? How you doing? Goat Raider in the house. Meh.
When
Meh.
people troll you, it's expected. You shouldn't ban it, but when they troll your family, that's banning. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And I try to like, yeah, kind of lean into the jokes and have a little bit of fun with it. And I've been able to like turn some trolls into like full time, members of the community. But yeah, when he starts going into my man's family and someone that's like on the inside, like one of my inside people, like a part of the community, then it's like I gotta take action. All right. I was once forced into ingest a toenail. Been hooked since. Wait, what? I don't
I
know.
read that too.
Cleveland
That's
Brown
funny.
talking crazy. What's up, Adakaya? I wish trolls would come to
You're a
my
trip,
live. Troll me
Cleveland.
to live a season. Troll them to troll the trollers, and they wouldn't take me. So I have to find a new facility. Oh, I got you. I'm doing okay. I'm having a decent morning. Hey, we got a goat raider here, Mary. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit behind in the chat. I'm just catching up real quick. On YouTube, we all get people that talk greasy. That's expected, but when they get personal or violent towards family and friends, that's crossing the line. That's 100% correct.
Absolutely.
You guys look like
100%.
experts on Zelda. I'm not an expert on Zelda. I played a little bit
No, my
back in the
wife
day.
likes Zelda. My wife likes it though.
I mean, I'm open for some debate. I mean, I feel like I've talked politics and stuff way more in my stream, this stream right here, than I think I ever have. So, Bobby, I don't know if you can really make that like comment that I'm not like open for debate here. Like, I feel like we've been really kind of getting our flow on. I mean,
See, the
I don't
thing
know.
is though, is we're
I feel
very
like
respectful.
you're
Like
holding my feet to the fire to a standard that I can't that I just can't uphold to. All
the
right.
key is to debate respectfully, which
You
we
ever tell
try to
someone to
do.
find their phone numbers and addresses and send them cards in the mail to their family that says your family members or something? I haven't, real Roy. I have not done that. No. The Go Raiders are everywhere. Yes, I love the Go Raiders. You guys are such a
What's
great
up, Brennan
community.
Baker? What's up, Ali? Sorry, I just looked at my chat, y'all. How y'all doing? Another
All I
goat
voice at
raider
its
in the
best.
house.
I can scream forever. We are the boys and youth, and I would love to do one with you. I don't know that tonight will work, but I'm off Sunday night, or we can work something out.
We're closed, guy. Hey,
Oh, you
we're
talking about a
closed. How you
collab?
gonna walk in my
You talking
store?
about a collab? I'm doing a collab tonight actually with It's Chaos. His name's Brian, but he's training to be an MMA fighter. Vegas said he'll
Oh,
debate.
that's cool. That's
Seems
cool.
like you guys are scared to call out Israel. I don't know if I would say scared. I just don't feel like I need to.
I just
I
don't
got a
have an
debate.
opinion on it.
Yeah, I think you're maybe viewing things. Bob, you're really. Is it morning where you're at? Because like, if you wake up like this, then I'd hate to see you in the evening time, like when you're fully awake.
I don't have an opinion because I
I got a
don't
big
really
for you is Rocky
follow
Road
what's
ice
going
cream
on.
garbage or not? Yeah, Rocky Road ice cream is garbage. But I mean, all ice cream is good. But if we're talking on the you know rankings, I don't like Rocky Road as much. My email is oh, there you go.
All
Jamie
right, I'm
said
gonna mute
she'll do a
myself for just
collab.
a second.
Jamie says she's got to go. I had to work tonight. That's why I wouldn't be able to do it per se. But I definitely would like to do that with you. Oh, he's talking to Jamie. Okay. Yeah, Rocky Road's trash, man. Give me something more. I mean, I'm a straight vanilla guy. I straight like vanilla bean. If you give me just straight vanilla bean ice cream, throw like a little warmed up caramel sauce on there. Warm with a little caramel, or maybe even a little what's the other one that's similar? What's the other sauce that's like similar? I can't think of the name of it right now, but that's what's fire to me. Butter pecan. Butter pecan's fire too. Butter pecan, little cookies and cream. I can definitely throw it on. Reese's are like a Snickers or a Twix ice cream's good. Caramel, brother. So you don't like brown ice cream, typical. Yeah, vanilla bean is elite. Vanilla bean is fire. Ben was half listening, but I think the whole Israel is B. We should have never been involved. Yeah, I just think we just got so much going on in the home front. Why don't we just take care of our own
Worry about us.
country? Yeah. Racing billions of dollars to Israel and paid for their health care. I'll hit you up for breakfast. X Mobile. Annie. Facts about Dylan, aka me. Oh, I never. That's the first time I ever heard your real name. I always have a share bag of Reese cups by my bed. There you go. That's a way to rock. Even though I can't have anything in my bedroom, or I'm gonna tear. I'm gonna tear through it at night. I've been on a Funyuns kick. I've been eating
Oh,
those
I
like
love Funyuns.
dude. They're fire. I've been absolutely destroying the Funyuns.
Have you ever had flaming hot Funyuns?
I can't. I got the white boy palate, man. I can't
Oh, so
handle
do
these.
I, man.
I can't
But I
handle
still
it.
love them. I take 40 milligrams of omeprazole every single day.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I get heartburn so bad sometimes, dude. If I don't have my medicine, I can't even drink water. Water will make me sick.
I
So
I gotta drink some more water, but I need to get those things that put the flavoring in it to like help. Just drinking straight water.
I'm telling you, man, look for Deer Park. If you can find Deer Park, that water is delicious. It's spring water.
Deer Park water. Okay.
Yes.
I'll have to check that out. Deer Park water. Okay. I don't do health. I'm here for a good time, not a long one. Yeah, I just I like to squeeze out a few more years though, man. And the way I'm eating this crap is not gonna help me get any more. And like when they did my blood work, they they called me and I was like, oh, tell me about the blood work. They're like, you need to come in and see us. I was like, you guys can't just tell me. They're like, you need to come in and see us. I'm like, oh, great, here we go. So it was a whole host of things. I'm on all kinds of like different vitamins. I'm on, you know, I got I got a prescription for testosterone. That's how low my testosterone was. I got a prescription for like B12, vitamin D.
All right, I'm gonna test a theory. Yesterday I said Trish's name and she appeared in the chat. So I said, Trish, where are you? And then I said, say her name and she appears.
Oh yeah, where's I text her this morning. I text her this morning
I
to
don't
see
have
if
her
she was.
phone number. I'm not gonna get her phone number because I think that's a little bit crossing the line. I'm married, you know what I mean? Even though it's not like that. I
No,
out of
yeah.
respect for my wife.
Yeah, of course, of course.
But I talked to her on here because we're both mods. We're both always in yours or H's chat. She comes into my streams and talks to me.
Renan Baker.
So
We got another go. Renan Baker, thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate that. Family
yeah,
Dollar here.
Cleveland
Have
got the
Funyuns, buy
reference.
two, get one free. Yeah, we have a Family Dollar here and a Dollar General. I'll go to either one and get those Funyuns. I don't know if you want to know what the world is like in 20 years. It's already terrible from what it was. God, I missed the 90s and 90s in the early 2000s. It's Pie. What's going on? Kim said she liked the core water. Misery loves company. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Special interest groups have been a staple for the economy for the last century plus, from big oil to tobacco to pharmaceutical. I agree we should not allow big corporations' interest into the political atmosphere.
If
Gives
you
us the
want to
name and
know
he appears. I
about
believe in Joe Hendrick. Like
if you want to know about the tobacco
yeah.
companies, go check out Outlaw on YouTube. That man knows all about it. He's got his own tobacco free like dip company, and the
Okay.
tobacco companies have screwed him so much because of like they can't make any money off him. So they've screwed him. He talks about it in all his videos. I don't
Oh,
even know if he
sure.
uploads anymore.
You know, and I wouldn't be surprised if they had something to do with all that bad information coming out about the vapes. Because remember when the vapes were just taking over, going back
They
like
did.
7, 8 years ago or whatever it was. Everyone was vaping. Then all that information came out that it was worse for people than smoking cigarettes, and all of a sudden, not as many people were vaping anymore.
Thank you, Cold. But no, yeah, they definitely did have something to do with it because oh shit, the tobacco companies can't make money off of those, and so they definitely had a they put Juul, I think it was, out of business, or one of the other companies because they couldn't make money off of them. It's definitely a whole thing. He talks about that as well in his videos. He's a really good guy to watch. He's very smart about things.
You're not over which one? You're not over 20, I hope. Because if so, if that's how you're talking in people's streams, and anyways, all right,
Hey,
you're my favorite black streamer. Hey, I put that on the Indiana cornfields. Now, if you ask me, oil is not as abundant as we are being led to think, and that's why we're attacking oil-rich countries now, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so he's saying that's the reasoning we're getting involved, especially when you start talking like Iran and those Middle Eastern countries that are very rich in oil. He's saying that we're
yep.
trying to refill our supplies, and we don't have as much as we're leading on. I
Oh
mean,
man, that's
I
what the
mean,
whole
you
Iraq
can
war was about.
I was about to say that's exactly what it was leading me to. Is like they put on that these weapons of mass destruction. We wanted the oil at the end of the day. Is that dip with the
Absolutely.
fancy ad with the jingle on YouTube that also puts a hair on the screen that you can't get away? I used to dip. I think I told you this. I did it was skull extra mint long cut. That was my dip when I used to dip way back in the day. I'm back. My chat ain't been working for the last 25 minutes. What, Oliver? And won't let you chat? Luckman, what's up, man? It's good to see you again as well. And
Are
I
you talking
appreciate it.
about? I don't know what ad you're talking about, but I'll show you. This is what I dip right here, Stoker's.
Is these he's saying there's some kind of jingle that goes with that. Like, have you ever seen an ad for your dip?
No.
No.
A lot of times tobacco companies aren't allowed to put out ads
That's
anymore.
right. That's right. That, they're not allowed to do it like they used to be able to. If you go back to like the 70s and 60s, they were the magazines and billboards were filled with those ads. But nowadays, they can't really get their stuff out there like they used to. I can see your chats now, Oliver. Yeah, I can see them.
No, I'm not okay with starting wars to get oil. I'm not okay with a lot of things the country that I live in does. I'm very proud to be an American, with that being said, but I think we
Jasmine, I
should
do have
stick
a
our
Discord.
nose in
Yes.
our business, stop worrying about other countries, and if they can't stop raiding other countries for oil, then they need to find some other kind of cheaper alternative. That's what I think.
Electric you're talking about, or are you talking about like replacing like a different kind of fuel or going electric? I know they were trying to
Yeah,
find.
whatever's cheaper and better. Now,
I know they're
now
trying to find a different way. Go ahead.
replacing oil with electric is actually probably going to cost more in the long run because electric cars are so goddamn expensive. And not
Ugh,
everybody can
replace.
afford one. But I'm
Yeah.
sure it's 2026, man. If we can make freaking robots, you telling me you can't find out some other alternative? You've heard that conspiracy theory about the guy who created the engine that ran off water, right? And he
Yeah,
like disappeared.
they killed him or he disappeared. Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah,
They used to talk about it all the time on Dadgum's That 70s Show. If you've ever watched it, I love that show.
that was a great show. That's probably if you're going like sitcom wise, that's a top 5 show of all time. Like sitcom, like going like straight sitcoms. Like if you want to get away from some of this like serious stuff and make it a little bit more lighthearted, Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
Seinfeld.
Never
That
watched it, but I've heard of it.
what? Oh, it's such a good show, man.
No,
Oh,
I
I've
didn't
probably seen
start getting
every
into
episode,
like
even though I know Bobby ain't gonna like it because it is Jewish people that are in that show. But
I didn't
but
start
it's
getting into
hilarious.
sitcoms until like a few years ago. Like I started watching them on like Netflix and stuff. I'd find them and I'd get bored and I'd sit there and binge watch them. Yeah, I mean you're right. You're right, Kennedy. But I feel like there's other alternatives out there that they could do that they're just not doing. Like it's 2026. We have technology to do a lot of things. Technology is amazing. It's scary sometimes, but it's also amazing. And we're not going backwards. We're only going forward. Like every day technology advances. Every day uh, everything advances. Except for the people. I think we're getting stupider if you want my opinion on us. Um I mean, I think that they have some other alternatives that either they don't tell us about or they just have discovered and aren't using. That there's got to be better things, is all I'm saying. Like you could figure out something other than raiding other countries for oil. I
Damn flies, man. I gotta get some raid today. I'm sick of them. Absolutely sick of them. I mean, I've been cleaning everything, every angle of this room, trying to get everything out of here. But they have all this oil getting scarce. We steal their oil. We live better lives. It's ugly, but it's the way it is.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Daniela?
Daniela? Daniela, we got an OG on my channel. Daniela was in these streams like when I was still doing DJ Matt, when I was still
I don't
taking
think I know
requests.
you, Daniela, but I'm Bradley or BF Shivers, whichever one you want to call me. Nice to meet
Uh,
you.
BF, were you did you weren't in my streams when I was still doing the music, were you?
Mm-mm.
I had
Unfortunately,
already.
not. I'd love to have been though.
Oh yeah, I was just well. I mean, all I was doing is basically writing down the like requests of the songs, and I would just play them, and then I would still have chat interaction, but I didn't have to talk as much. But they gave me zero of those watch hours for copyright infringement, so I had to stop. I had to stop.
Nice to meet you as well. What's your thought on corn fuel? I'm. I don't want to sit here and look like an idiot, so I don't want to speak
Yeah, I'm
on
about
too
to say
many
I don't
things
have
that
the
I
answer.
don't know that much about.
I mean, I'm about to say I'm next to some cornfields. If you tell me corn feed will get me some fuel out of there, and you can tell me how to do it, I will start. I will stop going to the gas station from here on out.
What's up, Tina? Another goat raider in the house. Meh, meh.
Hey, thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's love right there. I mean, look at that, man. We got 28 likes. That's crazy.
Hey, I love it. Hey, have I liked it yet? I ain't liked it yet. Let me like it on my computer. Here, look. This is my setup. Look.
Oh snap! Who's that? Who's that ugly looking guy in the white shirt? Oh, that's me. Damn. I'm joking.
that's my setup right now. That's
No,
what
that's
I
a
got
nice
going on
setup,
right now.
man. That's a nice setup. Yeah, my setup is my phone basically, and I have a big screen TV right here that it's just chilling on. That's my setup. I have no setup. I need to. I have a computer actually. It's you can't call it brand new because it's 2 years old, but it's never been used. It's never even been
Yeah,
put
you
together.
ain't ugly, Matt. What
It's still
Daniela
in the
said. You ain't Matt. You ain't ugly,
it's
Matt.
still in the
You're a
box. Oh,
handsome
thank
dude.
you. Oh, I appreciate it. You should go see my video from when I did like a short and saying I don't want to be fat anymore. I want to get back to these days. And I showed all my pictures of when I was bodybuilding. I had to get it
If
out
I
there that I
I
hadn't.
ain't gay or nothing, but if I was gay and single, I'd shoot my shot with you, brother.
Oh man, I appreciate that definitely. Hey, we might have had something beautiful there too.
Hey, we could go find us a something and do the Titanic pose together. You
Jasmine,
know, the one from the front of the ship.
you talking about when he's like when she's like this
Yeah,
and he's like,
that'd be funny to watch, wouldn't it? My fat ass end up falling off the damn ship
oh,
though.
dude, man, we'd be trying to wade in the water. All of a sudden that cold temperature hit you, we'd be done for. And of
I'm
course,
terrified of the ocean.
Rose, the way she was just hogging the whole like thing to like lean on. That's like a big thing with the end of that story. Is
Yeah,
it looked
the
like it
with
was
the door.
yeah, there looked like it was way too much room. Like he
Oh
could have fit on
yeah,
there. It's
dude,
like
there was
man,
more room. There was room for 3 people on that damn door. She sat there and let him die in that damn cold ass water. Dude, he's all like, have lots of babies. Damn. You just give up that easy, smack that
I
girl,
know.
and get on there. You're freezing to
And what
death.
and what does the movie become about? Like at the beginning, her thinking about her jewel that she lost.
Yeah. Yeah, the heart of the sea or whatever it's called.
Yeah, right.
I've seen Stranger
Jasmine,
Things. I love Stranger Things.
when did you send that email? I didn't. If you just sent it, I haven't seen anything like I don't get notifications for my Gmail, but I checked
Hey,
my
by the
email
way,
as of last night. I didn't see anything from you.
Matt, he got the books.
Did he really?
Yeah.
How many messages did he send you after you got them?
Oh, he
About
emailed
25,
me about
30?
40 times last night. And I don't even know how he emailed me because I blocked him on Gmail. But he still emailed me somehow. And then he did a YouTube video and he commented something about I got the books. I'll see you when you get back home. And I was like, huh? I didn't
Right?
even know
Wait,
what the
wait.
hell he was talking about. I was
But to
like,
say, I think he
okay, he
hired
got the book. He made a
somebody to keep an
video.
eye on you, man. He might. What?
He made a video taking the books out of the box, but he
Did he
didn't read
really?
the note. Like I wrote a note and put it in there with the books. If I would have done a video,
Oh,
like somebody sent it to me, you know what I mean? If somebody
oh
say
yeah,
you
you
were an
read the note.
author, exactly. If you were an author and you sent me your books and sent a letter, I would have read it
Yeah,
on my YouTube video. But he
course, of
didn't do that.
course.
But
No, well, instead he needs to send you 40 emails and make sure you get you seen that he's emailing you.
exactly, I was
I
like,
mean,
goodness gracious.
but we know, like obviously we've discussed this. Like he's got a little something going on, but there's still like there's no
I
reason to
think there may
message
be a
him.
little more there going on than he initially thinks there is. With all due
Yeah,
respect to him,
there's
but
there's no reason to message me 25 times about the same thing. When he sent me that link to his stream and I was trying to create my short and I kept clicking on it on accident when I was trying to upload my short, I was like ready to find out where this kid lived. I was like, if he sends me the link one more time to his damn stream, I was like, I'm gonna go find him. I was like, I'm gonna go
well,
find
brother,
him.
do you? Whenever he was in the chat talking about, can you stay up and read me a bedtime story? I was like, huh?
Oh,
I was like,
I could I seen that. I seen that in the stream. He's like, "Hey, BF, can you stay up and read me some bedtime stories tonight?" I was like, "What is he talking about?" And guys, he's not a troll either. He's like he is actually saying that legitimately. He wanted BF to stay up and read him some bedtime stories. All right.
yeah, that was crazy to me.
For a near killing 4K people right, he said war is death. That's a cold fact. They say if you take mason jar and use a hammer and nail it to make a few holes in the top and put some apple cider vinegar. Yeah. Bro, I'm trying my best. Like I got the apple cider vinegar right here. I am trying. I threw
Do
some
you
apple
got apple
cider
cider
vinegar.
vinegar with the mother in it?
I I don't know it with the what in it?
With if you look on the bottle, it'll say apple cider vinegar with the mother. That's supposed to work better for bugs.
Yes, it says with the mother on it.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
supposedly supposed to work better.
Yeah, so it is the right one, and then I mixed it with the dish soap, and then I put it in this like bowl, and I put like holes in it. Like I did everything they said, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be working. I need to like. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I'm not the cleanliest person in the world, but I try my best. I'm the only like able body in this household, so I have to do all the laundry, all the dishes, every room. And I'm talking about downstairs, up here, outside, bathroom, kitchen. And I still have to work. My jobs online and do everything else. For 24-hour caretaker of my mom. So it's like, and I'm trying to get this streaming thing going too. It's like I find there's just not enough hours in the day sometimes.
Chaos says you need to add warm water with the soap to activate it.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
Oh, there she is. What's up, Trish? I told you say her name and she appears. It was a little longer this time, but she did appear.
Hey, Chaos, what's up? All right, here we go. I got to do my promo. So it's Chaos. You see him right there. One of my mods. He will be on my channel tonight. I don't know exactly what time yet. We still have to iron out the details. I'm going to have to work around my online job. Basically, I got to get my information out there for people that gamble on baseball. I don't promote gambling on my channel. I know I say that every time. I'm sorry if I sound repetitive, but I do get younger people on my channel. I do not want to support bad habits for kids, but I will have to get that stuff done, Chaos. So I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe around. I don't know. I'll email you. We'll figure it out. All right. How far am I back in this chat? Let me just take a look real quick. All right. I have someone on TikTok who does that. He sends me like 8 times a day and will constantly message saying, "Show your support." If I could be there, I didn't know my mom was there. Okay, so you got someone that's lighting you up as well.
No,
all right. So he said. So add warm water. I didn't know that. That was Chaos that told me that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna catch up. It'll take me like just 1 second here. Hey, what's up, Trish? Bobby says Bill Gates will brag your apple cider vinegar. You're talking. Man, Bobby's a little bit of an energy vampire. Trish said I just woke up. Cleveland Browns said Chaos. What up, Trish? What up, HS? And all Trish, you're getting rest. All right. Cool. Gotta go. Good live. Bobby, good debate you. All right, guys. I'm sitting here like I'm leaving. No, thank you so much, Vegas Profile Stories, and I enjoyed watching your channel. I didn't catch your name from when I was watching the shorts. I don't know if you even put it out there. I know some people just go by their profile name, but so for now, I'll just call you Vegas until unless you decide to put it anything else that you want. It's Rick. All right, cool, cool. Appreciate it, Rick. Now, because I like to address people by their name. It just like I don't know. It's a respect thing. It's a friendly thing. It kind of creates a connection more in my mind. Or people call him VPS. Okay, VPS.
Cat
What
scared the crap out of me.
what time does the stream be? I work from 4 to 8:30, so tonight might have to tune in at work or something. I don't know exactly. It's gonna be somewhere close to like I'm chaos. Does like around like 6 Central Standard Time work for you? 'Cause that would probably be like a good time for me. Yeah, you're asking at the same time. Like around 6-ish would probably be good for me. If that would be good for you. Great on what is WR? Says it's great on flies. Kim's telling me they're trying to help me get rid of these flies. 'Cause I don't want to. I don't want to look like Matt Wayne
Works.
Gacy.
WR works great on flies.
Oh, what did she say before that then?
Uh, I think she's just talking about like the apple cider vinegar and stuff because I don't see a message before that.
Okay, because
Oh
sometimes
no, it says, "Did you see the my no pest strip or my no pest strips? They work good on Amazon."
now I see that. Okay, all right. Yeah, because sometimes when you send, thank you so much for the tip. Because I'm taking all tips because I do not want people to be dissing me about these flies any longer. But I'm getting a lot of
No,
crap about
that's
it.
my bad. I'm sorry because I came in on that one stream and I said, "There's a fly. You gotta get rid of them bodies." I was just joking with you, and then I
Oh
heard you
no,
say something about it, and I was like, "Oh shit, I started something."
no, you're good. No, you were not the only person. Trust me. It's 10:23 right now for me. All right, so it's 9:23. So that would be 7, like 7-ish, your time. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Okay. All right. So he's saying 7 would be perfect. All right, guys, we can actually promote this thing now. 6 Central Standard, 7 Eastern, depending on what time zone you are in. So what would that be? 4 o'clock Pacific time. We will be doing the stream with me and Chaos. So if you guys want to check it out, come check it out. I'll pretty much kind of be doing an interview style. We'll basically be getting to know Chaos and his journey in MMA and training to become a fighter that's going to be well known, future title holder. That's going to be a big part of the stream and been one of my OGs. He was here. He was here when I was doing DJ Matt. DJ Matt. That's like so. Yeah, it's 7 Eastern. Yeah, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Not that it's like I'm tired of Florida work tonight, so I'll have free time. Not that I'm in it like a wait. What is he saying? I'm like a turd. I'm a floater at work. Oh, I get you. So you kind of are you one of those people that like disappear in the bathroom a lot? You ever work with those people that they're like, oh, I gotta go to the
Thank you,
bathroom,
Chaos.
and then you don't see them for like an hour. You're like, bro, it's like you can't
It's
have
so
diarrhea
good,
every day. So like your
so
ghost straight
good.
to oh,
Sour
I want
spear.
that. All right, Oliver, what is up with your chat? Why are your messages not working? I don't understand that. Because you are not getting messed with by anybody. I don't think no mods messing with Oliver, right? I don't think anybody is, man. I don't think anyone's I don't see it because I would see it. It would come up on mine if somebody was timing you out or anything. So I don't see anything of that nature on my side. He says I disappear to the bathroom a lot. Oh, you gotta handle business a lot.
Do you know that
You're
person?
no. But he probably like I would say for someone like that, you're probably like early in the workforce, probably like 2021. That's usually when the testosterone is really hitting heavy. I answer things seriously as a joke in a way. So when you see me
I got
answering
it.
like a crazy question in a serious manner, I'm just leaning into it.
Woo!
Trish, they are super good. No, so a
Wow.
floater is someone in the kitchen who works every station depending on where it's busy that night. I don't disappear enough. They work me to death. I got you. Okay, so quite the contrary. But you can have your like phone
You eat
on.
lemons?
You can watch streams and stuff as long as it's like not too loud or whatever. See, I wouldn't think they would allow that like in the kitchen. But I guess maybe not like a Michelin star restaurant. They probably wouldn't allow that.
I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I can play Pokemon. I know how to play Pokemon. I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. It's more complicated.
What is Yu-Gi-Oh?
It's another trading card game. I know what it is. I've watched the show. I've collected the cards. I just don't know how to play the game. What the hell is an eager? Would you rather gain weight or gain eagers?
I see that in my chat all the time. I have no idea. Oh, Oliver, Cass is probably right. Go to the, but he would still be seeing his stuff. I guess go to the top right hand corner, hit the three little dots, and change it from top messages to all messages. I do what I want. They don't care per se, as long as your phone is somewhere and your work is getting done. I'm still clean about it, and all most times it's just listen.
There you
Okay.
go. I summon Exodia. I win. I collected all 5 pieces. I do know that about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, he said he already did that. Then I guess I'm not sure why it's messing up. And you're like, he's saying it won't let him chat. I don't know. I'm not sure why that's happening.
Look, there you go.
I'm not sure, man. I'm sorry that's happened. That sucks because I know you're like a part like of every stream, so I don't want you to feel like you're getting screwed here in any manner on my streams because I definitely would never do you like that. I mean, you see how easygoing I am. You had that. I let you chill in here, and your profile name was KKK for a while. All right.
Who got you? Who got screwed? Did I do something?
What? I don't know. Stay strong and stay sober, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 8 months. 8 months and rocking. I listen to lives while at work. As long as it's clean, it's clean. My bosses don't care. I'm guessing. Yeah, don't care. My chat was giving me back shots. The chat was treating you like a bell of danger. They're
Be
sounding like the
careful. Be careful with what Pepsi said right here. I was laughing at it, but be careful with it.
He said it was giving him back shots. That's why, right?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
bell of danger, man. It was treating him like the 4th of July. It was like,
Golly. Dude, speaking of changing the subject, I was scrolling through the lives last night when I was laying in bed. You know how you can scroll through like your shorts feed and you'll end up on a bunch of different lives?
yeah.
I came across this black girl that was standing there in a nightgown, just bouncing her booty up and down, making it clap. I kid you not.
And let me guess, there was like 40 people watching.
Dude, there was like 400 people in there watching her. Now, granted, there was a lot of people saying, "Ooh, gross, why are you doing this? This ain't the place for this. There's kids on this platform," which I agree with.
There's always going to be those people, but there's still, but that's only like 7 or 8 people that, the rest of the 400 are sitting there.
Were in there too, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I do know what you mean.
They was in there looking for that lost treasure.
It was rough for a 14-year-old, back in my day, man. Swimsuit sports edition came in handy many a time. So, it wasn't just like,
I just watched WWE.
No, I mean, good geez. The Tara Banks cover. I remember that was like the one to get was the Tara Banks one. He called us fat. Oh no, King Odie, not a joke about my weight. King Odie.
You know
King
you like these double D's though, Odie. You know you like them.
Let's see, Odie with the 3 subscribers. Let's get him 4. Let's bring joy to his life instead of. Guys, subscribe to the King Odie 520. Hit him with a sub or 2, man. Let's get him on a good note. Well, we're gonna bring joy instead of hate.
I'm just having some fun with him. It don't affect me.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. No,
I am.
Hey, I'm trying to lose 15 by summer. So what's summer officially? June 21st? Make you a mod. Yeah, okay. We're not going that far, brother. We're not going that far. I just met you.
Yo, Trish, if you're still in here, I found an H. If you're still in here, I found that girl last night. I know her name now. It's
Who you
called
guys on?
Chrissy. It's called Chrissy. Chrissy Salem Metal Mascara.
Okay, I don't know. You guys are talking about something.
So there's an older lady. It might be a
Yeah,
man. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't tell. It's supposed to be a woman.
yeah.
She streams damn near every night, really late at night. She like stands in front of this like curtain with like all this like gothic stuff around her. She dresses like really weird, all in black and stuff. And she like has a microphone and she speaks inspirational and she like makes her own songs and sings them and
Oh,
stuff.
that's cool. That sounds
She's a
interesting.
trip. She is a trip. Or
Yeah, I
he,
gotta check
whatever
that
she
out.
or he is.
I'll have to
But we
check
were
it out.
talking about her in chat yesterday and I couldn't remember her name and I found her last night. That's it. Chrissy
Okay.
Salem Metal Mascara.
Chrissy Salem Metal Mascara. So I guess there was a girl a couple days ago that was just straight showing off her whole upper body without anything.
Oh, are
She
we
got
talking
banned.
about the methed up girl?
I don't know, but I guess she got banned.
Because I
Or at
think they
least
were talking about that too.
which you're not talking about stay sick, are you?
I don't think so. That name ain't ringing a bell.
Because I know
Look at this,
I
Matt.
see. Oh, what do you got there?
It's a machete. I carry it on my belt loop when I wear blue jeans. I carry it on my belt loop when I go out.
Tristan, maybe like the second half, or just because it's kind of his moment to like have his like stream, so I just don't want to infringe on
Oh,
his
I'm not
stream.
streaming anymore, so if you want to post Tristan up there, that's fine.
No,
I've got way more subs than
Oh,
him. Let him
I
have
thought
it.
he's talking about. I thought he's talking about the chaos one. Never mind. No, yeah, we can. If you want to add him to this one, am I able to add somebody like midstream though?
Oh, he's talking about actually getting on the live with us.
Yeah. How do you do that? Her,
Jana was on last night snorting limes on live stream. What the heck?
I
How
thought
do
he was
they
talking about
allow
the.
that on YouTube? How do they
I thought he
allow
was talking
that?
about. I thought he was talking about the chaos one, but this one
Woo!
we're already this far in. I don't care, man. But how do you do it though? How do you add someone while you're already?
I don't know if you can. Wow, this is sour.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to see if there's a way to do it, but I don't see it.
I just watched my reaction because my computer's delayed. I just watched myself in the computer monitor eating this sour candy. Boy, I'm a trip, ain't I?
Wait, somebody was on last night snorting lines on a live stream.
Yeah, that's the methed up girl I was talking about. I believe.
She just straight up in front of people, not even trying to. Was she like doing it
Hold
off to the
on,
side? Was she like doing
I
it off
gotta
to the
see
side
this.
and people could see it, or was she just doing it straight, like not giving a?
What's going on here? Why can't I?
I gotta watch the
What's wrong?
replay. I don't even know who this person is. I want to see this though.
What is wrong
Flash
with
to
my
who?
Chrome? There we go. All right, I gotta see that. What's her name again, y'all? Type it in the chat. Jana what?
Damn, my man is really looking for some attention. All right, you gotta. I'm not gonna ban you, but we gotta give you a little time out at least, man.
Jana Canada the Great. There we go. H, if you're still here, H, did you hear the name of that old lady? I found her last night. I said the name. I didn't know if you heard me.
All right, let me hold on. I'll be right back. Let me try. Let me try something real quick.
Oh yeah, stream 12 hours ago. Okay, you did hear it. All right, let me go. Do you know how far into the stream it is, or was it like just from the beginning? Awesome. I'm glad you heard it. Now you can go check her out again. Let me see what I can hear on here. Bro, she don't talk much, does she? 33 likes on the stream. Thank y'all for liking, guys. I know this ain't my screen. I'm just a guest, but all right. See you later, Chaos. Thanks for coming in, man. Yeah, you sound like you need to get your shit together, honey. She out walking the streets too. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Okay, never mind. Yep, exactly what
Okay.
she's doing.
All
What
right.
she just sung.
All right. I tried to, dude. I totally like froze trying to send that link. Did you notice that I was frozen for the last 2 minutes? Did you not notice that I was froze? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. You're not frozen.
No, I know, but like before that, I was watching my stream and I was watching me not move. I went out of it because it kicked me out when I tried to hit that link to send it to Tristan. It kicked me out of my stream. Then I came back in through another way and I was watching my stream and I just seen me like doing
Oh
the
yeah, you
not,
were for a minute.
yeah, and then I don't know how to do. I don't. It's just like when I clicked it, Tristan, I would have to end the stream. So basically, the only way I could do it is if ended the stream and then started it all over. I mean, I don't care. Honestly, at the end of the day, I'll do whatever. It's like, all right, Chaos had to head out. Peace out, Chaos. He is going to be on the stream tonight, guys. I know you didn't get it because it was totally just sending me
She's
all over.
weird.
It was sending me all over.
Yeah, no. It's a no from me. Do what now? Yeah, we can hear you. You're frozen, but we can hear you. Yesterday, security was trying to do something on his phone, and his whole stream kind of like nuked. It just disappeared.
Go see if it works.
Yo, what's up, Colo?
Colo in the building. What is up with you? Anybody
I'm
got some
assuming
nuclear
I'm
launch
Mr.
codes?
Chucky because of my necklace.
I ain't got no codes, brother. Oh, I was about to say I gotta go to the bathroom, but I gotta wait for her to see if Tristan pops in. If he pops in, I'm gonna add him, and then you guys can talk. I gotta go to the washroom real quick. After that,
You got to go
but
to the loo.
I gotta go to the loo.
All right, don't fall in, mate.
Mate, are you taking the piss, mate? Don't be a bellend.
Hey, don't be a wanker. Come back. Don't take forever.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I suck at accents.
It said you have maximum guests in it, really. It's probably because the way I set it up is when I, originally did this stream, I just sent the link one time. I'm guessing it just turned off the video during the live stream and it screwed it all up. Had to restart a new live stream.
I appreciate that because I'm
As
glad
a
you didn't
person.
say that was offensive because I was not trying to be offensive. I was
Yeah, no, never trying to offend anybody for sure.
just effing around, basically.
I'm not from Scotland. Yeah,
Well, that's not
Scotland.
very nice. What did
Scotland and
England do to
England.
you?
They got some like old school beef going from way back in the day, but a lot of fighting going on there. But
Well, apparently my surname.
because on the map, right? Aren't they
is that
right
what it's
above
called?
them? They're right above them, right? On the map.
I think so.
Yeah.
Is your last name your surname? Is that the same thing? Am I stupid?
What's that?
Your
Oh,
last
yeah.
name is that your surname?
Yeah, my last name's Noah.
Okay, so my surname apparently is Irish and Scottish.
Mine's German. My last name is German. The end is nigh, and only Jesus saves. The world is passing away for eternity. 6, Jesus says, unto him, I am the way of the truth and the life. No
Acts
man cometh
2:38.
unto
Then
the
Peter
faith
said, repent and be
but by
baptized,
me.
every one of you, in the name of Jesus Christ for the remission of sins, and ye shall receive the gift of the Holy Ghost.
There you go. There you go. John 3:16. That's
For
always the
God so
easiest one
loved
to.
the world that he gave his only begotten Son,
Yeah.
that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
There you go. You're a true Southerner right here. Knows the book, but
I
the
used to
Bible,
teach Sunday school, believe it
the
or not.
Bible Belt. That would be considered the Bible Belt, right? Where you're at.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I was raised in church my whole life until I became a teenager, and then my mama couldn't physically drag me out of the bed, and I was like, I'm not going to church this morning, and she would just leave me in the bed.
Yeah.
But
I
look,
hear it.
the Bible says where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, there he is in the midst. So that tells me that if me and you in the chat sit here and talk about God, he's sitting right here with us. So I don't have to necessarily go to church, because church are full of hypocrites. They sit there and do the one thing the Bible tells you not to do, which is judge people.
BF,
And
do you
they
want to
do
get
it.
BF? Do you want to get some watch hours? Why don't you do? You want to get some watch hours? Work towards your monetization.
If you're asking if I want to stream right now, not really. I'm kind of
All
just
right.
enjoying this.
All right. Because I'm about to say, because the only way I could do it is, I was gonna say you go host it and then you send it to me and Tristan. But all right,
Well, if
Tristan, let's just do it
tomorrow,
another. Let's just do it another
tomorrow's what,
time. Yeah,
Saturday?
yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys want to get together, tonight or something and talk about it, I don't know what time I'll be able to do it, but we can figure something out. If y'all want to do like a 3-way stream tomorrow, we can do that. I don't care whose channel it's on. We can do it on Tristan's channel if you want to, for all I care. Because
Yeah,
me and you both got more subs, so
we
I
got
mean,
yeah.
get back.
We'll get back to him, but he has to get YouTube to let him do it. So he just got over 50, but they do like a cooldown
Thank you,
period
Trish.
where they make you wait like a day or two. But you gotta trust and just go look into it, man. You like I can't tell you from your perspective what YouTube's telling you. You got to send your emails and talk to them. You know, just
I don't. Where did that person go? They came in here and quoted the Bible, and then I quoted it back to them, and they disappeared.
I probably because they're going and doing it in everybody's stream. They're probably just going.
Are you trying
Oh,
to? No, you know what it is. Is they're trying to rage bait people, because they're trying to find chats where people don't believe in God or don't know the Bible, and they're going to go in there,
right,
and that's what they're trying to do. Well, you quote the Bible back to them, and they're like, "Oh shit, I better dip out in case they know something I don't know, make me look stupid."
right. That
But if
that
you're still
could.
in here, I apologize for saying that, but there are people that do that shit.
Oh, I do gotta go to the washroom. I'll be right back, guys.
Baptist raised. I see you said you were Baptist raised. So I went to a Baptist church for a little while. I also been to Church of Christ. I've been to Presbyterian. Shit, you name it. As long as it's a church under the Christianity religion, I've probably been there, except for like maybe Mormon or Mennonite. I've never been to a Mennonite church. I did work for an Amish guy though when I got out of high school for about a year. That was fun. Not an Amish guy. I don't know why I said Amish. I meant Mennonite. I worked for a Mennonite guy. Mennonite and Amish are two totally different things if you don't know that. Mennonites drive trucks and stuff. Amish people do not. They don't have electricity. They don't have cars. Mennonites do. So there's the difference. They believe a little bit differently. But I've probably been to every church you can think of almost. And then I was Pentecostal for a while. Then we went to Apostolic, which is like Pentecostal on crack. They're way more strict. We couldn't wear short sleeve shirts. We couldn't wear shorts. We couldn't watch TV. I couldn't read comic books. I couldn't play video games. Like nothing. Like we couldn't drink sodas because they're like it was more like a cult almost than a church. Don't judge. I'm winking now. I still believe in God and the blood of Christ. Hey, as far as I know, Matt is too. Me and him both are good with God. We don't have no problem with God in this chat, in this stream. We respect everybody's beliefs too. If you don't believe in God, if you're an atheist or whatever religion you are, as far as we know, we respect y'all. I mean, we'll tell y'all what we believe. We'll even talk to you about what you believe. Just don't try to persuade us one way or the other. We're gonna believe what we believe. You believe what you believe. That's the way it should be. I can tell you about God. At the end of the day, it's your choice to make that decision whether you want to follow Him or not. I can't force you to do anything. If you force God down people's throat, you end up turning them away from God as opposed to bringing them to God. So
What were you eating, Kitty? Were you eating
that kind
grass?
of happened to me when I was younger. My mama forced church and God down my throat so much that I ended up going the other direction. Instead of toward God, I went away from God. And I'm not exactly where I want to be in my faith right now, but I am coming back more towards my faith than I used to be, basically. But yeah, I mean, we don't have a problem with anybody talking about religion as long as they can do it respectfully. As far as I know, right? You don't, Matt?
What's that?
You don't have a problem with people talking religion as long as they do it respectfully?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, religion is part of most people's life. So, it's
Yeah,
going to be talked about.
for sure. For sure. For sure.
Hell, I had a Mormon a Book of Mormon on my bookshelf for a while. Even though I've never went to that church like I stated earlier. But I had it on there because some Mormons came knocking on our door one time and I opened the door. I shouldn't have. I'm gonna be honest. I shouldn't have opened the door. But I got stuck talking to them for like 2 hours on my front porch, and then I started quoting the Bible to them and telling them stuff, and they had to get out real quick. That was funny. But they gave me a Book of Mormon to read, and I put it on my bookshelf. I never read it. And then one day I got to thinking about it, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna throw it away. I ain't never gonna read it. So I threw it in the trash. But you know, them Mormons, man, if you ever talk to them one time, they'll keep coming back. No offense to you if you're Mormon and you're in the chat, but dude, I talked to them one time and they came back to my house like 4 different times trying to talk to me. And then it
Yeah.
was in the middle of the night. They come in the middle of the night knocking on my door.
Really? Jehovah
Yeah.
Witness at least. Jehovah Witness will at least do it during the day.
Did you read out of your Trump Bible that you bought for $60? No, I quoted the KJV.
Where's Bobby from? Did he ever say?
I don't think so. Um, I'm considered pagan because I believe in the power and healing energy around us. I mean, I respect that. And who's to say that that power and healing energy around you isn't God? You got to look at it from both ways. I'm not going to sit there and try to sway you. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying, like, isn't that kind of what religion is, anyways, in a sense? Is you don't know that these deities or this stuff actually exists. It's all faith based. That's what religion is. You have to make that decision whether you believe it or not for yourself. So that healing energy that you're talking about, or that higher power that you believe in, you know it's all the same thing. You believe that there's something there. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I respect your beliefs. That's all. That's why you always keep a rifle next to your door. uh one of grandma's was Mormon. We used to go to her church when she was babysitting us. I mean, I don't have no problem with Mormons. I just once you talk to them, they keep coming back. That's what I realized. They're like, "Oh, you want to come be part of the Mormons?" No, I like my caffeine. I'm sorry. Wait, no. They drink caffeine, right? It's alcohol that they don't drink. Can Mormons drink caffeine? I might have
I'm
got that confused.
sure.
Yeah, they do, because I
Uh,
think they drink coffee and stuff. Because, like, if you go to a Mormon heavy town, there's like a lot of coffee shops and stuff because they don't
is
drink
there?
any alcohol, if I'm not mistaken.
That's like going to a NA or AA meeting, man. Coffee is strong there. You leave a AA meeting, man. You ain't gonna be sleeping that night. That coffee will have you like, woof. All of a sudden, everyone becomes caffeine addicts.
Not supposed to, but they do. Oh, okay. And you said you don't believe in the pagan gods. You believe in God. I just think it's more complicated than the church says. Well, I just said I quoted the KJV. But our Bible that we read, no matter what
Don't ruin the
version.
ending. Don't do that because I want to. That's one of the games I want to play. Don't ruin the
Oh,
endings of that, please. Just please,
but
Oliver. Please don't.
one of shit, what was I talking about? No matter what Bible you read, no matter what version you read, it's not going to be the exact thing because it was translated. And whenever you translate things, there's always going to be lots of things that get lost in translation, especially when you translate it from languages that don't exist anymore. You see what I'm saying? So, like, the KJV supposedly is supposed to be like the closest, like, version of the ancient Bible that we have, supposedly. But I mean, even if you quote the KJV, you don't know, like, if what you're reading is exactly right. So I agree with that about what you said about it being more complicated than we might think. I think that as well. Dude, I'm gonna have to throw these sour balls across the living room or something because I keep wanting to eat them for some reason.
Getting busy on them. So Tristan said he hit 50 subscribers at 10:30 last night. So that means you probably aren't going to be able to host the stream tomorrow, if I'm being honest, because I think it's more than 24 hours the cooldown period. Do you remember, like when you got
Yes.
50? How long did you have to wait
Um.
before you could go
Oh
live?
wait, you said. Do I remember when I hit 50? Whoa.
Did you start going live right away after after you hit
Uh-uh.
50? No, me neither. See,
No, because
I didn't go live till after I had more than 150.
I didn't never have any intentions of going live on this channel. And then
Okay,
I hit 50 subs, like, I think I was already in like 200 subs before I ever went live. And I
yeah,
went live because of you.
really?
Yeah, you suggested for me to try it, and I tried it.
Okay. Oh, hey, I feel
Also,
good that I'm helping motivate people to do some stuff.
oh
Makes
yeah.
me warms my heart. Warms my heart.
Also, King James has some things removed when it was translated. Yeah, he did. Um,
Oh, for sure, man. They removed a ton of stuff from the King James Bible.
I like I had mentioned before, I've streamed before. I used to stream on Twitch a few years ago,
Did
and
you
I've
how
made
high
YouTube videos on a different channel before.
how
But
high did you get your channel on Twitch? Like if you
not very high, maybe like 20 or 30 followers.
is it
Um,
harder to get followers on Twitch or were you just
oh
not doing
yeah.
it? Yeah,
At least in my experience, it is. But
it's
see,
difficult. Yeah.
with Twitch, you're kind of limited to just doing your stream. That's the only content you really have on Twitch. Whereas on like
Okay.
YouTube, you have your live streams. If people like those, they can come and chat and join you and hang out with you there. If they don't like live streams, you've got shorts, you've got long form videos, you can make posts. So, like, YouTube
Yeah.
has more options, so it's a lot easier for people to find you based off of
Yeah,
whatever you're
I agree.
posting.
I think on accident, I did it the perfect way. It wasn't a plan, but I started doing YouTube shorts and I was telling stories about my life. I was telling, stories that maybe people would find interesting or some comedic value or wisdom, just different stuff I've done, throughout my life. And it introduced people to who I was. And then, I
Right.
was doing it. And then by the time, I got to 150 subscribers through doing those stories and I started going live, people are like, oh, I kind of feel like I know this person a little bit. I might go check out his stream. So it wasn't planned that way, but it just ended up working out that way.
Well, I didn't start out this channel either the way that it's turned out. I literally, I was doing TikTok, believe it or not, and I've completely stopped doing TikTok since my
Yeah, me
YouTube has
too.
started blowing up. But
Me
I
too,
started
man.
off with this particular niche. I started off on TikTok, and then I started posting my TikTok videos as YouTube shorts. And then I started gaining some traction on YouTube, and I saw that it was taking off more than TikTok was. So I was doing both for a little while. And then I started focusing on just promoting myself and my books on YouTube only. And then it kind of turned into like, okay, well, what am I going to do on YouTube tonight? I don't have any plans. So I would like get one of my books that I wrote and read like one of the short stories out of it. Or
That's how I
when
found you.
yeah, and whenever I did that and I ran out of those options, because some of them I'm not going to read because I'm not as proud of some of them as I am others. Some of them are good, but not that good. Not for me to be reading on online. You know what I mean? Because
I hear that. Yeah.
I'm not perfect. I'm not. I'm a writer, but I'm not a writer. Does that make sense? Like
I mean, I mean,
I'm
I've
not
only heard your
perfect.
I've only heard your excerpts. I didn't say that word properly, but why don't you huh? You know what? How much is a book of yours?
$6 I think on Amazon. Let me look again. I haven't even. I post them and don't worry about them most of the time. They're different prices, but my Tales from the Mind of B.F. Shivers books are
Well,
um
if I was to get one, what one would you say for me to get?
most of
Like,
them on the paperbacks are $6.99. If I had
okay,
to tell you which one to get, I'd tell you to get Elf Off the Shelf.
Elf off the shelf.
Uh-huh.
All
Or
right,
Strings of Doom.
remind me not that it's on you to remind me, but hopefully just remember me on Wednesday because I like that's when I'm going to be able to like buying a bunch of stuff on Wednesday because they get another check that day. So
Okay.
that's when I'll like.
Well, I can show you hold on. Like that one right there, Strings of Doom. The kids that I've read that one to, they like it. And then this one right here, Elf Off the Shelf.
Okay.
So
So that's the one you want that you said I should get is Alpha off the shelf. All right.
yeah, my youngest son loved that one whenever I read it. Yeah, the chat did go silent. What happened to y'all? Y'all fall asleep? Did we get boring?
I mean, I think a lot of
They
people
are on
got our
Amazon, Tristan.
yeah, a lot of people came in and out because we're at 40 likes, which is that's like a high. I would say I would probably average around like 35 to 40 likes, I guess. But like I have
I
to be on here for a
apologize.
couple hours. What?
If you heard that, I apologize. I farted so loud.
Oh, did you drop a dirty?
I
You let
farted so loud.
you let one ride?
Church ran people off. Yeah, it'll do that sometimes. No, where can I buy a book? I need toilet paper. Nice. Um, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. Well,
Bobby, you
actually, you
kind
know
of
what?
been Bobby, you've
Actually, you
been
know what? Go buy it on
disrespectful like the
Amazon.
whole.
Just search up BF Shivers on Amazon.
You've been like
I'd
Bobby.
be
We've
happy to
been
sell you some
no.
toilet
Let me
paper.
talk to this guy just for 1 second. Like we've let you kind of get off your opinions like this entire stream. Like for you to be disrespectful at this point, 2 hours in, when we've just listened to you say anything and everything. I asked you one question. I asked you where you're from. You wouldn't even give me the decency to tell me that. Like so, you don't want to say anything about yourself, but you want to sit here and throw shots at people. Like you know
I'm
what,
embarrassed.
Bobby, I don't fucking need you enough for this. You know what? You're gone. And that's not just a 24-hour ban. That's a shadow ban. So go watch fucking go watch Viral Gabe while he rides in his car.
Trish said she heard my fart. It was saying good morning.
But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm pretty lenient with people. I let people say what they want, get their opinions off. But if you just never have anything good to say, if you
Right.
never have anything of value, no, Grant, quit fucking trying to message me through every platform. I am done with you. I'm done with you. I can't do it. It was stressing me out. The reason I wasn't getting sleep at night is because of this person. I do not want to be disrespectful to anyone. I do not want to like sit here and talk down about another man. But I can't be friends with this guy. I can't be friends with this guy. I can't do it, man. And
They
he's
said
hitting
they
me up.
all heard it. You didn't hear it, Matt?
I didn't hear it. Did you guys see when he came in on his burner account and tried to get a hold of me?
I didn't see that. Oh wait, yeah, I
No,
did.
I
I did see that. You talking about Teacher Grant? Teacher Grant? Yeah, I
yeah.
kind of got silent because I didn't want to say anything because I respect like your decision and everything. I haven't had any bad reactions with him, so like
You know
I'm just
that
gonna let
that's the
him do his
problem.
thing until
No,
he
I would
starts
be a
causing me
hypocrite.
trouble.
BF. I would be a hypocrite if I told you to inherit my beefs because that
No,
is our
I
problem.
know.
That is our problem is he wants me to inherit every one of his beefs. And the problem is I can't beef with 7 people a day. I
Right.
mean, he's beefing with so many different people. I can't do it, man. And he wants me to like and I have to hear about it all day. Like I was cool doing it for the first couple days, but when I realized it was every freaking night, and and then he was telling me how many people I needed to ban from my channel because they weren't cool with him, and telling me how I need to run my channel, I just can't do it no more,
Did we
man.
ever find out what all that stuff on his skin is? I didn't want to ask him because I didn't want to be rude.
No, I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about somebody's skin condition or anything
Well,
like
I'm
that,
just
or
like
like
curious. Like I'm not making fun of him. I just don't know what it is, so I'm curious about it.
I don't know. It's NF1, I think, is what it's called.
I'll
But
search
I
that
just
up and look. So you don't have to keep talking about it if you don't want to. Because I don't want you to talk
it's
about
just
something you don't
stress.
want to talk about.
No, I just don't want to disrespect somebody. Like you, at the end of the day, that is a educated man that is
Right.
that
And
has
that's
made
why
a
I said
lane.
I don't mean
Yeah,
any disrespect by it. I'm just
no,
curious.
he's done like cool things. He's made a lane in Vietnam. He teaches kids, like he does cool stuff. Like I think he's a good person at the day. I think the way we look at life is just maybe a little too different. And maybe sometimes it's just kind of one of those things where maybe I think I was just trying. I just felt like maybe the friendship was going one way, and it was you know it was becoming too much of a chore, I guess, a little bit to be a friend, and I wanted to be a friend. Like I was enjoying it at some points, but then it started just there's just too many people, man. There's just too many people that were that, and I had I'll tell you a story real quick. So I had a friend named RJ. Um, RJ, like I moved to this town called Peatone, Illinois, and RJ was known as the big bruiser, right? He was knocking people out. He was, and I became good friends with him. He was one of those guys that no one kind of messed with. But as we got older, he became a bit of an alcoholic, and he was and people were maturing and no longer getting into fights, but he was getting into a fight, physical fight. I'm not talking about like verbal altercations. I'm talking about actual physical fights at every party. And he started getting his ass whooped because he was starting to become, an alcoholic and he couldn't hold his liquor anymore. And I just remember one day we're chilling in my basement at my dad's house. I had this nice little chill spot, and he's telling me about like why he got into another fight and why it was somebody else's fault again. And I was just like, RJ, man, you ever think like that man in the mirror might be a little bit of the issue? Like it might not be everybody else. Like it can't always be everybody else. Sometimes there's gotta be a little bit of like, looking within. Like a little bit, like maybe some of my actions are causing some of this and not always everybody else. And I appreciate your silence. I know you don't want to get involved. It's not your thing. Like this is totally my thing. This is my
Yeah.
situation that I have to like make it. Well, I made my decision, man. I made my decision. My decision has to be final because it was stressing me the hell out. It almost was making me break my 8 months of sobriety. Like I was getting stressed to the point where I was like, I just need to go get high, to deal with this. I was like, I need to go get fucked up to deal with any more of this.
Well,
I,
we don't
I'm
need
just
you
gonna
going and getting high.
right, exactly. You know, because I decided I was going to end my channel. I was like, if I ever go in a relapse, I'm not doing my channel anymore. I'm not going to be on here and being hypocrite, talking sobriety, and I'm getting messed up. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play that fool. So I was like, if I ever
Right.
mess up, I'm done. I'm not doing YouTube anymore.
And don't mess up because we love you, man. We want you to stay.
I appreciate that, man.
I mean, I'm being totally serious too, and I think I speak for Trish and security and everybody in here that's literally staying and talking right now and chatting and listening to us, taking time out of their day for us, for you, because it's on your channel. You can't let them
Right.
down, man. We love you. That's why we're here.
I
That's from the
appreciate that,
heart.
man. And you know me, I don't like to like I don't like to like be in any kind of like whatever this is, you know. I don't want it to be like that, man. And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings as well, you know. I don't want to like make somebody feel like bad because of like, you know, I'm distancing myself because I'm making a decision here, you know, but it just became too much. And it became too much too quick too. It just all of a sudden it was just piling on with these people and these beefs. And I
Brother,
couldn't
look,
I can't inherit all these beefs. I just can't, man. I can't inherit them
i- if
because
you
I don't want the
ever,
stress in my life.
if you ever think that you're fixing a relapse or that you just can't take it anymore and you're gonna do something you don't want to do, you're gonna regret, call us like Trish said, or dude, you live. It ain't that far to Tennessee, man. Come see me. Me and you will hang out. I'm being serious
Yeah.
because I don't
I
do
wish
nothing
I
like
could.
that.
No, I wish I could do. I wish I could make that kind of trip. Well, you know, with having to take care of my mom, I just can't leave for like you know. Well, I mean, maybe if it was, I can't even really leave for a full 24-hour period. To be honest, I'm kind of stuck right now.
Yeah, that's understandable because I can't really travel either. I got 3 kids and a wife,
Right,
and I
right.
don't work, so my wife would have to fund the whole thing. So I mean, maybe once
Hey, man,
people
those.
start actually donating to me and stuff that are buying
Well,
books, then
we
maybe
gotta
I'll
get
have
those
some
books
income.
going. We need to turn those into some goosebumps, man. Get the goosebumps books going. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
right,
can hang out
Treston.
with Tristan since y'all are both in
Treston, that's
Indiana.
right. Treston is an Indiana boy. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting that you're an Indiana boy, like myself these days. I'm an Indiana boy. Obviously, I'm originally a Illinois guy. I always
Page
laugh when
security
I hear.
says we always got your back.
No, I see all that stuff, guys. It's just I'm kind of like emotional right now, so it's hard for me to like I don't know think straight. I'm emotional. I'm like I feel bad. Like I feel like this guilt. Like I'm feeling this guilt of like you
Here,
know.
you know what? Thank you so much, Trish, for that. First of all, I appreciate it. And anybody else who is planning on buying books or is buying books, thank you so much. But you know what you need to do if you're feeling guilty, honestly? You may not want to do it, and you don't have to take my advice. It's just what I would do. And if he won't have it, then it's not worth your time. But in order to make yourself feel better and not feel guilty, what you should do is hit him back up, not right now, obviously. In your
Mm,
spare time, hit him back up and have a genuine, real conversation with him and just tell him what the problem was and 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 just be honest. And if
yeah,
he has a
here
problem with it, then he's not worth your time.
but BF, I don't really know how much they were conversations more than me just listening.
Well, I mean, if he obviously considers you some sort of a friend or he wouldn't still be trying to hit you up.
I considered him a friend too, but it
And if he
just
does
started.
consider you a friend, he should be willing to hear you out. Just saying. I mean, I probably should have done the same thing with Moto Goat, but at the same time, there is no talking to that guy.
Yeah,
I
there's
tried
no
talking to him and he don't
no.
listen.
Well, he doesn't understand what we're saying, like because he was lighting both of us up, and we would say like he one time sent me a message. He's like, "Hey Matt, jump on my stream." I'm like, "Oh, I'm at the doctor's with my mom." He's like, "Okay." He's like, "Can you hop on now?" I was like, "Wait, what?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay." I was like, "So you don't comprehend words, all right?" So
Yeah, he messages, but he when you respond, it's like he don't even see it. He
it's
just
like
keeps on.
yeah, I don't know if he's not if he doesn't have reading comprehension skills or if he's just ignoring it. Now you know
I
how
hope he
sometimes
has reading comprehension skills, or who the hell is gonna read them books to him?
what's the point of sending them those books?
I mean, god dang, I hope he realizes each one of them books cost me money. I had to buy those books myself.
No, that was a very nice gesture for you
And
to
I
you
sent him
sent
the whole entire series that I had, except for one book because I don't have a copy of it. But I
you
sent
sent
him
him.
every single book I have.
How many books is that?
About 9 books. So you do the math on that. I'm not gonna lie, I pay author's copy. I pay for author's copies, which are slightly cheaper than what you guys would buy them for on Amazon. But I have to pay for printing costs and stuff. So I have to make money. They
Yeah,
cost me
yeah.
around like $3 a piece. So you do 9 books times three. That's $27 that I sent him for free. Plus, I paid six
So the
dollars for shipping
shipping,
and
though, the
handling.
shipping too. I'm about to say you still got to pay the shipping.
So, I mean, damn, son. I hope you can read. And I didn't have to do
Elizabeth,
that.
what's up? We got a reader
I
in the
didn't have
house.
to do that. That was out of the goodness of my
Elizabeth,
heart. What's up,
go
Elizabeth?
go buy a $6 book from BF Shivers. We're talking he's that's what he does.
Look,
He's an author. Do you like
I'm
horror?
gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah,
Don't
show us the
don't don't say
don't.
anything about the mess. My living room's a mess because the kids keep it a
Oh,
mess. But I'm gonna
yeah,
show
that's
you
what I
my
said.
bookshelf.
Hey, what's up, Debatable? I'm chilling. I'm hanging in there.
That's my bookshelf. That's not all my books though. I've got a drawer full of like kids books for my daughter. I've got. Have you ever heard of the book named Hatchet by Gary Paulson?
I have it now.
It's a very good book. It's about a boy who his parents split up and they get a divorce, and he's on an airplane going to see his dad, and the pilot has a heart attack and dies while he's flying the plane, and the plane crashes in the wilderness, and he has to survive with nothing but a hatchet that his mom gave him, and it's a really good book, and I have like 100 copies of it.
Right.
Because I have 100 copies because I went to the school library um whenever my oldest son started going to the elementary school that he's at now. We went for the opening night, and they had the library open, and they were giving away free books that they didn't want in the library anymore. And
Right.
there was a whole entire crate of the Hatchet books. There was actually two of them. And I
Yeah.
loved that book, so I hated to see it get thrown away. So I took one whole crate of it. Stephen King's your favorite author? I like Stephen King. I like Stephen King a lot. TSA allowed a hatchet. It was actually, now that you say that, that's a good thing to point out. Uh,
Well, I was sorry. I was doing it.
I
I
think
just
it was
like
like a little hatchet, like a little
I'm
like, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just looking at my noties so I could see. I'm gonna. All right.
I just looked up your book on Amazon. I have the two you told Matt about ordered. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man.
Oh, well, look
That's
at
love
the
right there.
love. Look at the love, man. It's always good to come onto the match show, huh?
I love it, man. Hey, I love it. My wife, I told my wife was I think a little bit indifferent about it at first when I started talking about all you guys, because
Yeah.
it was something I was really excited about
Yeah. Yeah.
and stuff, and me and her, like, we have a weird, like, I wouldn't say weird relationship. We are both very social people, but we both have social batteries when it comes to like in real life. Like online, I'm good, but like I'm not one of those people that likes to have company and stuff all the time. You know what I mean? I like my
No.
safe
No.
space.
No. No.
I like
No. No. I ain't trying to
but
have nobody over here. No.
and like we don't really have any friends. Like she has people that she works with that she's friends with, and me and her are cool with those two lesbians I told you about. But like we don't really have friends, and we've kind of kept it that way for a long time. And so when I started getting friends online, I think she was a little bit kind of indifferent about it, or she seemed to be. She didn't say that, but I think she's coming around to it now because I think she's starting to maybe understand that I don't really have any interactions at all
Right.
with adults. It's always kids. My three
Yeah.
kids are
Yeah.
always here. So
And you got
like,
to have those social outlets, man.
mm-hmm.
You got to have something. There's got
Well,
to be
I just
something.
need adult conversation, like more than
Yeah, me
anything.
too. All my friends like got married and had kids and kind of moved on from me because they seen what I was doing with my life. I was doing wrong. So they weren't going to stick with me. They weren't going to keep up with me. That's why, all these people that I talk about in my stories, you don't see them in here ever. You know,
Right.
the people might think they don't exist. They're like, damn, you talk about these people being your homies. I ain't never seen them in your chat, except for like my homie Nick who shows up. But other than that, like I don't have any of my other friends. Well, I have an ex girlfriend that shows up sometimes in the chat, and I guess we never were
Really?
officially date. Well, we weren't like officially dating, but we were, we were keeping each other company. We were young and having fun, but and I don't, you know
Yeah,
what?
we.
And I didn't want to disrespect her in a way by saying that right away when she was coming into my chats because, she's a grown woman with kids and I think she probably has a man or something. So I didn't want to say anything, but I seen one time I was talking about my old house in Peatone. And then she put in the comment, she's like, yeah, we used to have some fun times there. So I was like, okay, she must be okay with me talking about it then if she put that in the comments. So if you ever seen not Christy, but Chrissy. Have you ever seen CHRISSY in here?
Mm,
She hasn't been in here a ton.
I
She's
don't
been in here
think
like
so.
she's been in here like 3 or 4 times. But yeah,
What's up, little Jeff?
me and her used to have relations like off and on for like six years.
Like relations?
Like we had sex, like
Okay, that's
yeah,
what I was asking.
yeah, right. We were adults, or so yeah, we just.
Nothing
Hey,
wrong with
what
it.
up, Jeff? What's going on with it?
I
Appreciate you
told my
checking
wife if
in.
me and her ever split up, I'd be a man whore.
Yeah, you just gonna go? You gonna be at the club, just
Hey,
making it rain? Just boom.
because I've dedicated. Look, dude, me and her started dating when we were 17. We're fixing to have 16 years together.
What's
So
up,
in
Sally? What's
August.
up, my boy?
So one more year after that, we'll be together
What's
the
up,
same
Jeffrey?
amount of time that we were not together. So if
Okay.
me and her split up, I'm not dedicating my life to any other female. I'm just gonna have my fun and live my life and do my thing. I'm only dedicated to her. So if we split up, nope. Sorry for
Are
you.
you not allowed to say sex on YouTube?
I'm not sure.
Somebody just said
I
that,
don't
but
know
then they
why it would be a
retracted it.
bad thing.
But that's why I was talking around it because I wasn't sure. That's why when I said relations, I was hoping you
Well,
guys
that's
got
why I
it. But
said because I wasn't
yeah,
sure either. That's why I said,
yeah.
"Do you mean
No,
relations?" Like,
yeah, right. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just say it. But yeah, H security says you can say it. Jeffrey's saying no. So we got different opinions on that. All right.
let me Google it.
Somebody
Here,
from
hold on. I'll get the official.
what's up, Sally? It has been a while. Sally's an OG from the channel. Sally's a straight OG of the channel. One of my original subscribers. Let's see. So is Jeffrey. Jeffrey's an OG of the channel. He's been here since the beginning. Jeffrey and his crew, they were basically kept my channel alive through like from stream 5 through like 30 something when I had like nobody coming in. They pretty much kept me company. So I owe those guys a debt of gratitude for keeping me going through my rough period, man.
Okay, so I Googled it, and what I got was hate speech, predatory behavior, graphic violence, malicious attacks, and content that promotes harmful or dangerous behavior isn't allowed on YouTube. But as
Okay.
far as just saying the word sex, I think you're good. As long as you're
Okay.
probably not like getting too graphic into details, you're probably good. But I mean,
Oh,
if they're allowing people to snort booger sugar on live and flash
she
their
didn't get
boobs, then what are
she
we
didn't get
doing?
what I thought she got in trouble for that though. Did she not?
Who knows? Because they said the live's still up. Now I didn't watch the whole live. I just kind of skimmed through it. I didn't see her do it, but
Well,
I'm not going to
can
call
you
Trish
send
a
me
liar. She said she was doing it.
debatable? I'll answer that in a second. Can you send me after this the link to that stream or who that streamer is so I can look that
Yeah,
stream up? All
I
right,
got
cool.
your email, Donna. Yeah, I got your email.
All right, debatable. This is BF Shivers. We have now streamed together. What? It's their third or
Three
fourth time at
times, I
this.
think.
Yeah. Part of my inner circle. One of my good friends here. That I've met through this online space. Actually, we talk to each other on the phone. So, good friend of mine. He is an author for children's or young adult horror fiction, kind of like Goosebumps, what R.L. Stein did. So he does that. His links for all his stuff are pinned there at the bottom. The first one is his official channel, as it says official, and then the second one is for his AI music that he makes. All right. So answered that, Matt. How long have I been here, Tristan? Um, how long has Tristan been a part of the channel? I think like a couple months now, if I'm guessing correctly. I know you've been here for, oh, I
I've
think
been
2
seeing him for
months.
a while.
Yeah, I think he's been part of the channel for a while. I think he actually was, I think I met him before I met you actually, BF, if I'm being
I think you
honest.
did
I don't
too.
how long have I known you now? Like a month?
Yeah, something like that. Around a
About
month.
a month? Yeah, a month sounds about right. I think I met you right before I met H Security. I think I've known H Security about 3 weeks to 3.5 weeks now. And
I
I think
think actually you met us around the same time because I think the first stream that I ever saw of yours was the collab stream you did with security. But I had already
Oh,
been talking to you through comments. I just had never came in a stream yet.
okay. Oh, that all links up then. That's cool. So it's right at the same time, right around the
Yeah, I
same
think
time all that
so.
happens. Hey, what's going on? FNAI. That's a goat raider right there. We got Baffles, another goat raider. I appreciate you guys checking in. You guys have definitely kept your word and showing support. And I got to keep pretty much all those
Meh.
subs. I got to keep all those subs. So did BF. You guys did everything perfectly. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. That is
So
so cool, you guys. And hey, guys, we are getting close to. I don't know. I don't know if I've really had it more than twice. 50 likes. We can get there. We can get there. If you guys want to hit that like button, if you haven't already, we could try to rock a 50 ball. If you guys want to just start putting up buckets, just start going hard into the paint with that like button. Just maybe a little hezzy, and then
so
get in there and hit the like.
debatable.
Excellent. Hey,
Nice to meet you as
Parsa!
well.
Parsa, it's been a while.
I
You have
That's
1K
awesome
subs.
that you're
Thank you.
seeing Chucky. Scream 7 was really good, except for there was something in there that I really hated.
Thank
I've
you. Thank
stated
you.
this before. I'm not going to get into details because if you've seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't seen it. But there was something that happened or didn't happen, I should say, in that movie that I was upset about as a fan of somebody. And Hawk'em, I have no idea what it is. And the new Insidious, I did not know there was another one coming out. So I need to look that up to answer all your questions.
Yeah, and you're the right person to ask on all that because I knew that was definitely wasn't for me because
What's up, Baffle?
that's not my expertise. So Parsa I think has like you got like 300 and something subscribers, right? Or 400 and something. I can't remember. I gotta go look now again. 360 subscribers for Parsa
Damn,
on
bro.
the road to 400. Bro, when are you gonna start doing your thing?
Congratulations.
When are you gonna start doing your thing again? Obviously, it was working for you. He's like a Roblox like gamer, I think. So he's a younger kid, but he had a following. Like he has a big following. You need to get back on that grind. Did you get in
Yeah,
trouble or
Roblox is
something?
very popular.
Did your parents like make you stop streaming or something, or stop like putting up content? Because I don't see any new content from your channel when
Yeah,
I
three
check it out.
months ago. It says 3 months ago was his last.
Yeah, me, I knew he had chilled on putting on anything up there.
Oh, it says I
Thank you,
can't
Oliver.
post for 3 years on his one of his shorts.
Says
Is
three
it because
years.
of your age? Because I think you're supposed to be like
Oh,
16.
maybe that's what it is. So he didn't know the rules quite yet, and then now he knows.
Yeah. Well, can't you do YouTube for kids?
There is a YouTube Kids, but
I
I
think you
don't
could
know
post
how.
on YouTube for kids, can't you? Like as long as you have like an adult that's present, I think you can post. Because my kids did a YouTube channel for a little while, and as long as I was present, they were allowed to upload.
And you can also like put like a mask on or scrub out your face. Like there's ways to like still do stuff.
Thank you, Debatable.
Oh, thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, I think we got a good rapport going. I think we got like a decent, nice little rapport. We make a decent stream, and we can cover a lot of different topics. Like we went from political to religious to TV shows to horror to books
Yep.
to internet beefs to even to the whole gambit. We hit it all, man. The guy that left the guy that you want to give that another shot, brother? You want to give that? Go ahead and hit that with a retract, and then this
Hit
time when
that.
you send
Hit
that,
that.
No,
He
no,
said
no.
you look
Let
like a
me like.
serial killer, and
I know what he
meanwhile,
says,
I've
but
got one tattooed.
I know what he's saying, but you want to go ahead and hit that with an edit. So when you type in your message, this is what you do. You read it again and you make sure all your punctuation, all your spelling's correct, all your words are in the proper order. Then you hit enter. Then that's the time then to hit enter because you just don't want to end up looking, like an idiot. That's all I'm saying. All right. You all have
All
a
right,
blessed day,
football
Rita.
kid.
Thank you. Thank you, Baffles. I appreciate it. And hopefully nobody takes me going a little back and forth with the trolls as me not being wholesome and just like to have a little fun sometimes. Oh, what's up? Football kid is in the building. Painting the fence, but if you're still on, I'll come back once I'm done. Thought I said hi, painting the fence. All right. Got some good parenting. They're making you do some chores. There you go.
I think it's hilarious that he came in and said that the guy on the left looks like a serial killer. Meanwhile, I'm wearing this and got a serial killer tattooed on my hand.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. I mean, I guess I could see if you see the flies flying by, that would definitely give them the serial killer vibe. I gotta get rid of these damn boys, but I got my
You
apple
should see
cider
my
vinegar.
sinks
I got my apple
during
cider
the summer.
vinegar. We're working on it.
Dude, have you ever seen a drain fly before?
A dream fly?
They're like these little gnats that come out of your like water drains. They're horrible. We get them every year in the summer, in the bathroom and in the kitchen. Bad. Dude, they'll
Yeah.
fly up your nose and everything. I hate them.
Oh, yeah, I'm not getting rated anymore, guys. I've already been rated twice. It's not I wouldn't want to get rated a third time just for the simple fact that I've already been blessed enough and I wholeheartedly appreciate it, of course. The fact that you guys come back and are a part of the streams, leave comments on my videos makes me feel warm in the heart, but there are other people out there that are struggling to get their numbers up and want to, get over 1,000 subscribers or whatever they're at. So no, I will not be getting rated again, but
I tried to
other
get
people
security
definitely will.
rated last night, but he said he don't want to
I
be
see.
rated.
Well, I seen he said that too, but when he typed in H security, he typed in the wrong guy. Did you see when he pulled up the
Mm-hmm.
profile? Because I watched the replay. It wasn't the correct H security profile. He's like, he's not live right now, and you're like, yes, he is live because H security was live at that time.
Yeah, and I tried to tell him he wasn't listening, but then after H security was like, I don't want to go, I don't want to be rated. I kind of stopped because I wanted to
Oh
respect his
yeah, right. You didn't
wishes.
want. Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you don't want to be rated, then yeah, then no reason to
I
push
mean,
the issue.
if he doesn't want to if he don't want to grow like that, I respect it because he's not trying to get monetized or anything. So
Right, right.
you know,
That's true. You
he
vibe
I
with
think he
Ghost
just
Fish.
does it kind of like a hobby, just kind of hangs out. He's made some friends on here, like he considers us all friends, and we all like him a lot. So I think that's just like how he wants to keep it.
All right, put some mixing oil and soap and pour down each drain.
Mew, I don't know what Mew means,
Bro,
but I got a tattoo
what
of
is
Mew.
that? What's a mogger again? Remind Unc what all this new terminology means. Remind Unc. I don't know. You guys with your new gen slang, I don't understand it sometimes. I know it's not good, obviously, but what does it mean? It means attractive. It don't mean attractive. I'm at least from my experience and when I've seen people put it in before, it didn't seem to be coming off in that manner. Damn, that fly is gonna be the death of me. I'm gonna. Can you?
Occupational name for a retail trader or a stall holder in a market.
You
Wait,
got to
hold
go
on.
to like the Hood
Oh,
Slang
the act
website.
of dominating someone else aesthetically.
The
So it
act
does
of
mean you
dom.
look good.
Really?
Thank you, Kimdy. Thank you
Hmm,
so much.
all right. Well, I'll take it. Screw it. Hey, well, I'll take it. Thank you, Doki Benny. Bradley just bought a book. There you go, man. You're doing good. Those books are
They said, no, you look
they're
good though.
they're moving off the shelf over there. Amazon's going to be working double time tonight, man. People are going to be
I
getting
appreciate it,
OT,
y'all. I really do.
getting these books out. There we go.
No offense to any of the goat raiders that are here, because I appreciate everything y'all have done for me and Matt. Y'all have been checking in with me, all the subs that I got stuck. But I thought it was kind
Don't
of
say
funny
anything.
because whenever y'all rated me, y'all were like, "You don't have a donation button. How can you? How can we donate to you?" And I was like, "Look, um, what me?
I don't know. I mean,
No, I
say what you
wasn't
want to
going
say.
anywhere bad. I was telling them that I told them not to donate to me unless they really wanted to. And I was like, I gave them my Cash App and I didn't get any donations. So I was like, I started laughing about it. I was like, did I stick my foot in my own mouth? I thought it was kind of funny, is
Yeah.
all I was going to say. But I don't care in either way. If somebody wants to donate to me or buy a book, I'm grateful for anything I get. But you don't have to do it either, is all I'm saying. I just thought it was funny. That's why I was like, no offense to anybody here. I'm not saying, no, y'all need to go donate to me. It, I was, when I promoted Cash App, my thought was maybe people just don't have Cash App.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I there's so many of them. So I have Cash App and PayPal. I don't have a Venmo. What's the other one? There's like there's a bunch of them, man. There's a ton of them out there.
What's up, Pronto? Um, no,
Pronto, pronto, pronto.
uh, I wasn't gonna say that they weren't donating because they definitely donate because in the raids that I've been in, like I've seen people
No, yeah, I've
donating
seen them
from the
like.
Goat Raiders. So I know they donate. So it's not like I
Oh,
thought
they
they
for
were
sure do.
lying to me.
No, no,
I just
yeah, no,
figured
I know, I know. There was
I just
I
figured
don't
maybe
know.
they didn't have Cash App.
I guess I'm just hesitant to say anything negative about them, or not
No,
negative, but
I just was like,
I,
no,
I-
I knew where you were coming from. I was like, oh, he thinks I'm fixing to say something bad, so I wanted to clarify. No, I ain't
yeah,
saying anything bad.
yeah. I was like, just leave it alone. But no, I get you though.
But I did go and put like my Cash App in my channel description, and I also have a on my chat bot in my stream. You can type hashtag donation for Cash App, and it'll pop up my cash tag so people can donate to me.
Oh
Because
snap! J Rod
somebody
is in
who
here.
comes in my chat who genuinely might want to donate to me and they have Cash App, I don't want to miss out on that opportunity because I'd be a liar to sit here and tell you that I'm not going to accept a donation if somebody wants to send me one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not going to sit there and beg for them either, but hell, I'll damn sure accept it.
J Rod. What is up, J Rod? How are you in the old ball and chain doing? Tell her I said hi. Obviously, I wish you well. We got our homies from Michigan in the building, my Detroit players. Tim's from my hooligans in Brooklyn. They're right. If the Matt there every night. Papa been smooth since days are under rules. All right. Anyways, all right. So we got all right. There she is. What's up, Fishy? I just got up.
Thank you,
Subscribe to
Kimji.
BFJers or you're going to Epstein Island, guys. That means I would definitely subscribe. You do not want to go to Epstein Island. Plus, I'd have them when you become the next RL Stein. There you go.
I don't know if I'll ever
Yeah.
make it that big, but hey, I got aspirations. I'll put it into the atmosphere. I'm gonna be the next R.L. Stein. There we go. Speak it
Oh,
into
there
existence.
you go, man. Speak it into existence, man. You can't get to anything if you don't dream. If you don't like, if it
You,
doesn't become like a thought, you know, you ain't just gonna,
you know,
backslide there.
people
You ain't gonna do the.
people
Oh, go ahead. Go.
I was just gonna say, people have asked me a lot, like why I don't like I was promoting my books and stuff a lot at first, and now I'm not because I when I first started out writing, I told you the story. It was literally just to get my kids to read. And then I was like, well, if I can get my kids to read, why not try to get other kids to read?
Right,
And
right.
that's when I
It makes sense.
contacted the local library and the school library trying to get my books in them, which I did. I was successful at doing. But my intentions was never to make money. Now, obviously, I posted them on Amazon so people could buy if they wanted to. But I never thought,
Right, right.
I'm going to be rich off of this. I just genuinely did it because I loved reading growing up, and I think kids need to go back to reading. I think they need to
Yes,
get less time on the
exactly.
tablets and video games and pick up a damn book. That's
These phones are ruining my attention span. I mean, I've said this a bunch of times. I can't even watch a TV show anymore. I have to sit there and pause it and then go doom scroll on my phone and watch the stream. I gotta go leave. I gotta go. I mean, now this I do make sure I have to do, and I know you do this as well. Anybody that leaves a comment on one of my videos, I owe them a reply. You took the
Oh yeah.
time to go to my video, leave a comment. Like, I owe you the decency to hit you with something back. It might not be a full paragraph or two, but I'm hitting you something. I'm gonna give you something back. Like, you're gonna hear back from me if you leave a comment on one of my videos. Like, and I think that like keeps the vibe alive. That keeps the connection, the interactions alive.
Reading is great, especially when it's horror. I love horror books. Me too, man. I read Goosebumps, probably every single one of them growing up. But also, I
My mom's
read I
fine.
read Bailey School Kids. I read Magic Tree House. I read Hank the Cowdog. I read Charlie Bone. You name it, I probably read it. I loved reading growing up. What's up, Lost
Wait,
Vitelli?
hi there, Mark. How you doing? I've been waiting to make it to a stream for my brother. All right, so I'll explain this whole thing right here. So this has a very long backstory. Very long backstory. So, all right, Lost Vitelli, this channel um was coming on my streams like way back since the DJ Matt days. Since the music always had good things to say, always a positive person, always showed love to the point where had made made him a mod, and never
Right.
did anything crazy, never did even anything weird modding my channel. Always showed respect. Always just modded the way that I liked you know my channel to be modded. And then all of a sudden, um Mark here says that his brother had a heart attack. This Mark is saying that he's his stepbrother, this guy, that he had a heart attack at 18 years old and died. And I have to take this at face level, right? I have to take everything. So, like, if that's true, I mean, I wholeheartedly, rest in peace to your brother. That's horrible. Where you threw me off is when then all of a sudden you came back a couple weeks later and said that he was in the Manchester United academy, and that they like put something out to the media about him. And then when I tried to look it up, I couldn't find it. That was the only part that threw me off.
Stinky Cheese Man was your favorite kids book. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. ICP sucks. That's your opinion. I respect your opinion.
What's up, Hebrew Hammer? What's going on with you?
What's up, man?
Oh,
Hebrew, by the way. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, man. If you don't like ICP, that's good. That's cool. Not everybody likes ICP. As a matter of
he
fact,
was
they're
very
called the most
talented.
hated band in America.
Well, Lost will tell you. Do you mind saying his like real first and last name so I can like look into this and like show my proper respect? Like, or are you trying to keep some like anonymity with this? Because like when you sent like those things about people saying good kind words about him, you just sent Vitelli, but I never seen a first and a last name. It was just straight Vitelli. And I don't think you guys lived in Spain. You know how some of the football players just go by like, do you watch overseas football? I'm guessing you don't, but they'll go by like one name like Pedri or Rodrigo or Rodri. J-Rod says he has seen ICP many times live. There you go. You got a fellow ICP fan. Subscribe to Matt Noah and BF Shivers, or I'm sending you to Epstein Island. Damn.
You don't have to apologize or not apologize, Hebrew, man. You didn't offend me or anything. I like ICP, but you don't have to, man. I'm totally cool. I don't even think Matt listens to ICP as far as I know.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I do know the
not
one song.
everybody likes them.
No, I know the one like the real famous song where they're talking about like women or something. Like
The
name
Madden
a
game,
famous song. Yeah, yes, that's the one I know.
where they're like on
That
a game show.
yeah, that's the one I know. That song was funny, right? Dude, we hit 50 likes.
English, that's a good song. I like that song. He says, "Don't bother."
No.
Hey, our live just restarted. Now it's back at 3 seconds.
All right, hold on. I can't. PF, say something.
Hi.
Your volume is. Uh, Try leaving and coming back again because it cut out. Leave and come back and I'll add you again or something because I can't hear you. All right, hopefully this will work. I went to only song I've heard is Afterworld. When I went to a lot of shows in my late teens, early 20s, I seen ICP a lot and Tool and Clutch. Oh, Tool would have been a great time. I love Tool. Tool is an awesome band. Boogie Woogie Woo by ICP and St. Cloud for Your Psychedelic Riders. Twits also. FU the Rebel Flag. BF Shivers is quiet. Is Palm. Well, I'm Mar-a-Lago Matt. I'm Mar-a-Lago Matt. Is it lagging? Why is he not coming back? Will not let him come back? I haven't seen a message from him yet. Palm Beach Pete. I'm Palm Beach Pete. No, hit the oh Steph. Hit the other link. Hit the original link. No, just go to hit the link that I sent you the first time. And it should pop then you should pop in where and I can hit add. So don't try to come in. Damn, these flies are getting crazy. Don't try to come in like going exactly to my stream. Go through the link that I sent you, the original one. If you can hear me, Tristan just typed it in the chat as well. It should pop up. I'm Palm Beach Pete. I just like to play tennis. I'm a nice guy. I mean, I was at a couple parties where he was there. There he is. I don't know why he said that part. Like, I would have kept that part out of it. But it's like, why did you admit that you were at some parties that he was at? Like, they couldn't have. They would have never gotten that information out of me. All right, hold on. I think it'll take a second, then I'll be able to hear you. Usually, it adjusts.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I mean, good enough this time.
Yeah, your my like live started over. It got like to 2 hours and or something like that, and then it started over back and went to like 0 seconds and then started up again, and then you couldn't hear me no more. I could
Yeah,
hear
mine
you
did
and
the
see
same thing
you.
at one point. Mine's at 66 minutes, but we had done all that time before. So I don't know if they're going to be separate lives or if it's all going to be one continuous one. You guys can't hear me now? What?
Did we get shadow banned?
Did we? Did we get in trouble?
No, I don't think we did.
I don't think we could have gotten in trouble. We didn't do anything wrong.
No, not as far as I know.
My phone's at like 10%. So I mean we're close to ending it anyways, even though we got Trish says he can hear us both. Treston says he can hear us. So it's just
Are you
Oliver that
trolling, Pepsi?
can't hear us. But you are
Are
like
you
you're quiet
trolling?
on my end, BF. Like I can't really hear you as well as I heard you the first time. You're just pulling my leg. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't hear me as good. That's weird.
Let me try something. Let me see if I turn my volume up. No, my volume's at full max. Let me turn it all the way down and then
Oh, it's going to be a continuous stream after YouTube processes it. Security. I'm from Tennessee, fishing.
it's gonna be a continuous after okay.
A good old Southern boy. I like turnip greens and fried chicken and
I don't know why it's doing
fishing.
that, man.
Okay, yeah. Why does it do that? Has anybody figured out
I
why it
don't
does
know.
that restart
I
at
don't
the
know
two
why they
hour
do
mark?
that.
You know, I streamed my game for like almost 5 hours yesterday, and it didn't restart on me, as far as I know. Maybe
Yeah, you
it's
did a
just a thing with
5 hour.
the
I did
mobile.
that one time when I was doing the DJ Matt. There was one time I was up for 5 hours. I got over 100 likes on that, but I mean I had to put in 5 hours to get
I'm gonna
there.
be
But
honest with you. I didn't mean to stream for 5 hours. Tristan can tell you. I was having trouble on that last mission on that game. That thing was giving me trouble.
who was in there? Tristan?
Yeah, I had to find 13 bodies. I couldn't find all of them. I had to find like 5 different key cards to operate different things. I had to turn the electricity on. It was a whole process. It took me like 2 hours to beat one mission.
Really? So
Okay, Fishing's your wife. Y'all are from
yeah,
Michigan.
those two are married. Yeah, and they are from Michigan, and he's a big sports fan. So they just won the college national title for the first time since 1989. So it's a big deal for like that state.
What's up, Kylie Wood? Another goat raider in the house. Meh, meh. I've been
Go
doing that
Raider!
whenever the goat raiders come in. I've been doing goat noises.
What's up, kid? I seen you raiding last night. I was there for like the first two. I was there for
Uh,
yeah, I was there for the first two.
Security said he thinks it's a compression thing on YouTube.
Who's getting pissed at
That's
the
weird.
mission?
I
16
was getting
years
really pissed.
married this year. Congratulations, guys. That's
Me
awesome.
and my wife have been together 16 years this year too in August. Well, we've been together 16 years. We've been married for 4 years come May.
Okay. Let's see.
So yeah,
Together 19. I'm
we've
trying to
been
get some of
together
these. I'm trying to
16,
kill
been
some of these
married for
flies.
4.
I wish I at least had a swatter because I'm pretty good with that swatter. I'd be able to nail them. That is great, sir. Man, can you look at those likes though? 52.
Yeah, we've been together for since we were 17 years old, but like we were together and then thank you Fishing. Then we when we were 21, we had our first child together, and then when we were 4 months after we had our first child, she was pregnant again. So literally 4 months later, she got pregnant again. And then life took over. Being a parent took over, and we just never got married. But we were living with each other. You know what I mean? So we were already married. We had a joint bank account in high school, if you can believe that. Me and her had a joint bank account in high school. So like we've been married in our minds and in our hearts for years, but we officially did it um on May the 4th, official Star Wars Day, not on purpose, by the way. 3 years ago, before our daughter was born. So yeah.
There you go. That's awesome, man. That's good stuff. So I'm at 10%. So we're pretty close to how long we've been on for quite some time, haven't we?
Like
How
two
long
and a
do you
half
think
hours, I think.
has it been 2.5?
Yeah. And I streamed for a little over an hour on my stream while I was on your stream.
Oh, yeah, that's because you started yours a little bit before we started this collab one. That's right.
Yeah.
Did you
I was
what
getting I was
was there
thinking that the
people over
game that
there
I
saying what's up? Did you have any
yeah.
did you get some nice?
Yeah, I got some people come in. I was kind of worried though that the game that I chose to play today may be a little boring for streaming. So I'm gonna have to get some feedback maybe before I stream it again and see what people think.
What's up,
And then
Pi?
try to find something else to stream because it's like a card shop simulator game and there's not like a whole lot to it, so it can get boring. Being married is just a piece of paper. It's about the relationship, not the piece of paper. Agreed. Agreed. It's what you feel in your heart. If you love that person, you've been with that person for a long time. We had kids together, obviously. I mean, we're married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, so
But I
were you
was.
guys having kids before you were married?
We had 2 kids before we got married.
Yeah.
We got married. I guess we would have been 30 when we were married because
Okay.
we got married right before our daughter was born, and we got our first kid at 21. So we were, I think, parents for like 7 or 8 years before we got married.
Remember back in the day, like when the girl would get pregnant, they'd call that like a shotgun wedding, when
Shotgun
they all of
wedding,
a sudden
yeah.
would say like, "All right, now you have to marry her." I
See,
guess that same.
my mama made me promise her, and don't think I'm a bad person. We all have made promises that we can't keep. I know we've all done it. I didn't intend on not keeping it either. I intended on keeping it, but then my mom passed away. So my mom, when she found out that me and her were pregnant with our first child, our oldest one, my mom told me make sure that y'all get married before he's born, or she, because we didn't know what he was at the time.
I don't know if I can
And
type anything. I don't have a computer.
she said she said, make sure y'all get married before the baby's born. And I said, okay, I will. And then 20 days after the pregnancy test showed positive, my mom passed away. And so we ended up not getting married because I was dealing with the loss of my mom and also fixing to become a dad, which is scary. And then 4 months after our first baby was born, she got pregnant again. And then we had to go through that whole pregnancy. And then he was born. And then she had a whole situation with him. She had to go get a cerclage. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's where the baby tried to come way too early, basically. And so she had that whole situation. And then he was born. And then life just took over, being parents and paying bills. And we just never got around to it. So, and we didn't think we were ever going to have another kid. Thank you for that, Fishing. We didn't never think that we were going to have another kid, and we tried for a few years to have a little girl because I wanted a little girl since day one of finding out I was going to be a dad, and it never happened both times. And so we tried a few times, and it never happened, never happened. And then roughly 3.5 years ago, something like that, before we found out we were pregnant with our daughter, her dad passed away, who lived with us. And right after he passed away, pretty much, we found out we were pregnant. And then we found out it was a girl. And we were like, well, I think it's time now to go get married. And it's better late than never. So we finally went and got married. I kind of surprised her. I had gotten, I wouldn't really call it in trouble. We were both working at this little tobacco store in town at the time. And I accidentally sold a vape cigarette thing to a person that was like 1 year younger than they should have been to buy it. And so I ended up having to go to court and pay a fine and all that crap. I didn't lose my job, thankfully, but I ended up having to go through that whole process. And when I went up to the courthouse to pay the fine, I had some extra money and I went ahead and surprised her with getting married. So that's how that all that came about. That's a hard pill to swallow. Sorry you had to go through that, sir. Yeah, I in a span of about 6 years from 2014 all the way to about 2020, I lost like four people in my life that were really important to me. I lost my mom, and then in 2017, I lost my sister to an overdose. And then in 2019, my dad passed away. And then 8 months before my sister passed away, my brother-in-law, her husband, passed away. So yeah, I had a lot of loss there. So it is a hard pill to swallow. But you suck it up and you go on with your life and you remember the good times. That's all you can do. You got a daughter 22 and a son 15, and after that we got fixed. No more kids. Hey, my wife got fixed this time too. She said she was done. And I said, "Come on, baby. I'll have 20 babies with you if you want to have 20 babies." And she said, "Nope, I'm done. This is the last one." So she got fixed. That's a killer story. Appreciate that. Me and my husband got married last year, been together 12 years, not legally married. Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as you're faithful to each other and you love each other and y'all are making it work, you know what I mean? I I think marriage is in your heart. I don't think it's the piece of paper. Having friends pass away from an overdose had a lot to do with me getting clean. That's good though. At least something good came out of the bad. That's always when something bad happens, you got to look for the good that comes out of it cuz bad doesn't happen without good. It's just sometimes hard to find that good. I understand that. I was addicted to pills really heavily in high school. You name it, I probably took it, pill wise. And I didn't get out of bed every morning to go to school without taking 4 to 5 pills and popping them. And I did that for years. And I finally got clean, but it's still a struggle that I deal with every day, every single day. If pills come into our house, if somebody in our house gets hurt and they go get pain pills, they have to be locked up or put away where I can't find them because that temptation is always going to be there. It's never going to go away. You just got to learn to overcome it. My kids and my wife is what has helped me out. She saved my life. I tell everybody that. Having oh wait, I already read that. We have been married heart wise since day one. That's great. 6 years this month clean. Congratulations to you. I hope you continue down that journey of sobriety and you stay clean, and I know you will. I got faith in you. Um, it's really hard. It really is. But you gotta surround yourself with good people, clean people. Stay away from the people that had you doing that stuff, or stay away from that stuff in general. With me, it wasn't anybody that had me involved. Maybe my dad a little bit, but I just liked pills. I'm just gonna be honest. I just liked pills. They made me feel good. I have back problems. I still have back problems, and they made the pain go away. And I liked the way they made me feel. Opiates was my thing too. I got clean, no rehab, no treatment, just me and my wife. See, um, when now I continued my pill addiction for a while, and my wife actually tolerated it while I was in high school. She didn't throw me away. Um, but I was going down a dark path when we first got together. I was going to my dad's house. I was doing pills. I was drinking. I was smoking. And I probably would have tried a whole bunch of other things if it wouldn't have been for her. And that's why I say that she saved my life, because she gave me an ultimatum. She told me, look, I don't do those things, and I'm not going to be with anybody that does those things. So I'm not going to try to change you. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do, but you're not going to have me if you continue the path you're on. And I chose her. So we're still together today and got 3 kids. And she saved my life, because I'd probably either be dead,
Sorry,
in
guys.
jail,
I'll be back.
or living under a bridge if it wasn't for her. My brother and I just celebrated 10 years sober from heroin. Had a nice get together with family and friends. I started with pills too. I'm proud of you. 10 years. That's great. That's awesome. My dad struggled with addiction his whole entire life and was never able to overcome it. Um, he was an alcoholic, a drug addict, and I do have a beer every now and then. I've always been honest with everybody about that in all our live streams. I'll have a beer or two here and there, but it never goes any more than that. Never goes over two, and I know my limits and I limit myself. And my dad didn't know those limits. So I don't know if I learned from watching him, or if I just made myself so sick in high school off of alcohol that my body just can't take it anymore, or some combination of both. But whatever, it I'm glad it all happened, you know. Mine was doctors. I have crazy back problems, have had many surgeries, and still deal with it today. Congratulations to you and your brother, Kenny Bite. Yeah, congratulations for sure. I could still get pills from my doctor, but I refused. It's not an option anymore. Awesome. You're able to say no. A lot of people can't say no. Can you show me how to put a hat on? Really, dude? Um, oh, I smoke weed and cigarettes still, but that's as far as it's going from now on. I don't look at weed as a drug, if you want me to be honest with you. Never once in my life. I don't smoke weed. I quit 2 or 3 years ago. My wife does smoke weed. I'll be honest about that. It helps with her anxiety and depression. But I don't think everybody says weed is a gateway drug, and I don't agree with that. Never once in my life did I ever take a hit of a blunt and go, I think I'll go try meth now. That never happened in my lifetime. I think it's just all a matter of who's able to say no and who ain't, and who's not trying to run with the crowd. That's what I think. Weed, I have no problem with weed. I'm very pro weed. Thank you. Was raised with addiction in the family. It was so hard to get clean, but I'm here today. Hey, it's great. It's great to overcome something like that. And cigarettes are next on the list to quit. Hey, take your time, man. Addiction is hard to overcome. You'll get there if you really try. I always tell everybody, because I'm a dipper, I'll quit dipping when I'm ready to quit dipping. I ain't ready yet. I vape, I smoke weed, and it helps with PTSD and pain for me. See? And I'm very pro weed. I think it has very good results on things like that. It helped, like I said, it helps my wife with anxiety and depression. I don't have any problem with it. I use weed for pain relief. Without weed, I am not getting up and moving. That's how bad my back is. Hey,
Is he in pain for me? I just wait for pain relief, but I'm not getting up and
so
moving.
the reason that I quit smoking weed personally myself is for two reasons. Number one, it started making me feel funny. And now, when I usually
All
say
right.
that, people go,
BF,
that's
I'm at
kind of the point.
2%.
Okay, man.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna have to wrap this up then, because
Okay,
once
well
I leave,
I'll finish.
it's gonna end the stream. So yeah, go ahead and finish what you're saying, and then I'm just gonna we'll just
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna say the two reasons because I was gonna get off when you get off. But the first
okay.
reason is I always say it started making me feel funny, and everybody always
Oh,
goes,
no
"Well, that's
problem.
kind of the point." But it started making me feel like really funny to where it wasn't fun no more, if you get my drift. And then bye
Bye, Trish.
Trish. You have a good day. And then the second reason is because I was noticing that when I would smoke, I would come and I would be real happy and playing with my children and laughing and having a good time with them, and my kids loved it. But then when I wasn't smoking, I was yelling at them, I was mad, and my kids weren't enjoying it. And I came in one day and I was blown out my mind sitting on the couch, and my kids were playing with me, and I just had a conscious thought. You know, when you get high, sometimes you have those really conscious thoughts.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, you know what? I want to be like this with my kids all the time. I don't want to be like this
Thank
just
you
when
for
I'm
coming
smoking
in.
weed. And
Thank
so
you
I
for coming
quit.
in, John.
I quit smoking weed. And so that's that story. I can quit cigarettes, but like you said, I'm not ready. Nothing wrong with it. Later, Trish. Later, security. Hi, you, John. Sorry that you came in here late. We are fixing to end the stream, but it's nice to see you in here. Thanks for coming. And yeah, so I'm gonna peace out. I think Matt is too. Everybody have a
Yeah.
wonderful day. If you stream later, I'll be in the chat, man. Oh, you are streaming
Okay.
later,
Yeah, I
right?
will be on here at 6 Central, 7 Eastern, guys. I'm gonna have a guest. It'll be Chaos, Brian on the chat. Thank you so much, guys. And hopefully to see you tonight. Hopefully to see you tonight. I usually do an outro where I go through and say what up to everyone, but my phone's literally about to die. So, all right, guys.
Yeah, I'll say everybody's name for you the best I can.